Oh, yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. I love starting these streams reading you guys roasting me in the comment section. It's always great. Apologies for being late, fashionably late, as they say. But I was eating chicken tenders, and I guess that kind of took priority for the last 8 minutes. So apologies there, a little unprofessional from old Jake. But now here we are, we're talking horror, it's all fun. It's a wonderful Tuesday full of exciting things and exciting happenings. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this stream on replay, please like the stream, subscribe to this page. We're almost at 40,000 subs, be really cool if we could hit that soon. And also, I'll throw this out there too, if you're watching this live, replay, wherever. I just posted a really exciting new video. It's the start of a series that I'm hoping to kick off for a long time coming here. It's called Reanimated Rewatch. It's reactions to horror movies that I love. Maybe horror movies that even have some relevance, like The Strangers this week. We have The Strangers Chapter 3 dropping on Friday. I am rewatching the Good Strangers movies, the original and Pray at Night. I don't plan on rewatching chapters 1 and 2. But I'm rewatching those movies. The first episode of that just dropped today. Go check it out. It's a really good video. I'm really proud of it. And I hope it can be a nice little series on this page alongside the news coverage. So I have a new little format that I want to stick to moving forward into 2026 that I feel confident in. And I think after this month, we're really gonna see that move. But in the meantime, when a reaction video like that goes up, if you guys could just click on it, like it would just mean the world to me. We're just trying to make this series hit a little bit, and I think it will. So give those videos a watch. Every Tuesdays and Thursday of this month, you're gonna see a new one. And I know some people just don't care about The Strangers. That's totally fine. We're going to be watching all 6 of the Scream movies after that, baby, leading up to Scream 7. So if you're like whatever about The Strangers, well, guess what? Scream 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in the following Tuesdays and Thursdays to come this month. So we're covering all of them bad boys. It's gonna be awesome. So that's the whole month of videos basically that I just spelled out before you, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time. I'm excited to rewatch some of those. I have not rewatched Scream, like some of the weirder sequels, Screams 2 and 4 especially, I have not rewatched in some time now. And I'm really excited to get into those, maybe the most. Oddly enough, Scream 3 I think is the last one I did watch. Like I watched that fairly recently before I moved out. And I think that's the last time, outside of a watch party I recently did, I think that's the last time I watched a Scream movie. So I'm like so excited. I'm so excited to rewatch these movies. It's been a while since I binged them. So I'm definitely hyped up. Well, Peyton even asked, will I do Scream for movies for 7? Yes, absolutely, I will. And Peyton, I gave you a little shout out I saw you saw in today's video. So thank you for being with us. Thank you for watching. Lots of fun stuff. oh, and you even sent a super chat. I'm just seeing that now. Thank you for the 2, Peyton. You're saying thanks for, just want to say thanks for the shout out. Of course, dude. Yeah. Thank you for supporting the page over on Patreon. And thank you for sending me your script, dude. I'm still reading it. And I really do appreciate you a ton for sending over creative works of any kind. So I think that's cool as fuck. So Peyton, thank you for the 2. Greatly appreciate your support of the page. Thank you, thank you. RJ Skarenki is a channel member saying 25 days till Scream 7. You damn right, RJ. Oh, I'm excited. Oh boy. Lots to talk about in regards to horror news. We got some new Scream 7 TV spots and teasers today. Yep. Every day now we're getting new footage from Scream 7, so I will be talking about that in a big video tomorrow. Saw 11 is getting updates like crazy coming out of Sundance in terms of like interviews, things that James Wan and Lee Winnell said just this past week. So there's even more shit to break down with that I'm going to talk about in like basically my 3rd video covering all the shit that they've been saying about the Saw franchise and where Saw 11 is going, and I'm sure we'll have more little tiny updates to throw in there as well. But man, lots of exciting things happening in the world of horror today. So let's break it all down. Let's get into it. So RJ, Peyton, thank you for being channel members. Really appreciate you guys' support. And yes, we are doing I see Kyle asking about this. We are doing a Scream marathon to wrap up the month. So just to say it again, just to say it again, yeah, we are going to cover all 6 of the Scream movies so far, leading into Scream 7. This is me finding a way to cover old movies. I've been trying to do it for such a long time. The last year, you know, we tried to do Killjoy Jake retro. That just didn't really work out with my schedule. I was spending every waking minute of my time editing, and I just could not make that happen. So now we're doing this. We're gonna try this out and see what happens. Allocate everything to one page, and dedicate days to looking back on the past, where 3 days out of the week we'll be covering updates. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna work, and I hope you guys like those videos because I'm really excited to make them. But anyways, getting into this, Mr. Rick has just become an Art the Clown member. Mr. Rick, thank you so much for the support. Greatly appreciate you. I have and this is late as well, so apologies. A lot of interesting things happening at the Killjoy Jake headquarters lately. But I'll have a video out on the Vampire Diaries Season 2 tomorrow. Tomorrow for sure, 100%. I said that like 2 streams ago, and no, for realsies this time. Vampire Diaries Season 2 video is dropping for Patreon and channel member members tomorrow, and I'm really excited. I have the whole thing written out now. It is 3 pages long. It's a lot harder to review an entire season of television versus a movie. Let me just remind you all. A lot more to talk about there. So it's a 3-page long review. Usually my reviews are like 1.5 pages kind of vibes for a movie. So I'm really excited to put this out. I think it's going to be fun. So Mr. Rick, I hope you enjoy that tomorrow. Thank you so much for supporting the page. Mr. Rick is awesome, by the way. He literally has a profile picture that is red right hand, our Scream fan film. How fucking dope is that? We love that. Mr. Rick, thank you for the support. Thanks for being an Art the Clown member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, big group hello to everybody. If I don't get to you, I want to get to everybody. I want to say hi to everybody, but sometimes I just can't do that. So I just want you all to know, hello, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I love you all. Thank you for talking horror with me. Ghost in the Dark Kills is saying it's a Scream baby. Goddamn right it is. It's Scream month. Ooh, I'm so excited. Hyped as fuck. GG Kiki Joy is saying, I hope in the spring you cover Zombievers. I fucking should. That would be so funny. I want to, listen, we're doing some big franchises to kick off the series, I'll be honest. But as the series goes along, I want to start covering some weirder shit too, like some Zombievers. On my birthday, which I believe falls on a Thursday this year, if I'm not mistaken, I want to cover Zombie 1979, one of my all-time favorite movies. That's the movie I want to watch on my birthday, damn it. That's the video. Hang on, let me find out. Actually, you know, I know we have stuff to do and things to talk about. Places to see. Yeah, my birthday does fall on a Thursday this year. Okay, I was right. Wanted to double check. So September 24th, ladies and gentlemen, this is a long time coming from now, but expect a video on Zombie 1979, one of my all-time favorite films. A movie I have already seen at least 100 times, but I will be watching it 101 times just for you guys. And that is in no way a tough thing for me to do, let me tell you. But anyways, Zombievers is also on the list. Maybe we'll make September Zombie Month. That would be crazy. So I guess you might have to wait till fall for that one, but we'll make it happen. Paul is also with us. What's up? What's up? Is that a Betty Boop hat? This is not Betty Boop, sadly. I need a Betty Boop hat, though. That's so fucking funny. This is Jujutsu Kaisen, which I always forget the name of. I'm not, like, crazy into anime. Like, I'm not, like, going to the conventions running, like, Naruto everywhere. But what I will say is that there are some that really work for me. This was one of them. Really vibed with this. Thought it was really fun. There's a really funny gag in this show that comes back at the end. And if you've seen it, you know. I don't even think I've seen the full show, but that first season, really phenomenal. But I recommend it. I think it's fun. I think it's an easy watch. Like, there's a lot of anime out there that's like 1 million episodes, and it doesn't get good until like episode 600 kind of vibes. You know, so much love to our One Piece fans out there, but I don't know how y'all do it. Y'all are crazy, and I love you all for it. I'm not as big into anime as I am with horror, but this one I liked so much I bought a beanie for it. So there you go. It's my one colorful beanie too. Gotta have an orange beanie in there somewhere, somehow, some way. Tyler Mann is also with us saying, what's up at the dog park waiting on my laundry to finish. Exciting night. Dude, no, that's a vibe and a half. And I love your dog, Tyler. Dogs? Did you have dogs? Wait, now I don't remember. Now you need to come back on the page now and you need to bring your dogs, question mark. It's like dog, but with the parentheses around the S. You got to come back on the page though, Tyler. It's been too long. I got to reach out to you. Where I want to. I'm doing a lot right now, but I want to have a big panel talking with a bunch of people about Scream 7. Tyler, you'll have to be on that panel. It'll be a lot of fun. So we're gonna make some crazy things happen here soon. I have like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people who I want to have on a panel soon. That I've been in contact with that I just haven't been able to get back to, but we're gonna make it happen. We're getting a gigantic panel going here soon. I want to do it before Scream comes out. Okay, don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequels. Throwing $5 out there saying, I'm worried that they are going to make Gail one of the killers. She says the same thing the killer says in the interview. That's a good point. We got a new teaser today for Scream 7. And we got a little more coverage on this interview that we're having betwixt, I should say, Gail Weathers and Sidney Prescott. And she specifically asks about her kids. Sidney's like, I don't want to talk about my kids. And by the way, something else to note about that sequence, kids, little S at the end there. So yes, there is a baby involved. That baby we saw in the stroller is likely maybe a toddler now, going to be in the film. I think that's confirmed by that line, in my humble opinion. But I thought that was interesting. So a lot of people have been wondering, is the baby from Scream 5 fucking Isabel May's character? That doesn't make any sense. No, the baby's clearly like a younger sibling of some sort. So I think it was kind of cool. We got that sort of confirmed, pseudo confirmed in today's new drop, which is fun. But yeah, I don't know. You know, it would be crazy if Gail was a killer. I would not see that coming. I don't even think I've even speculated that. I just feel like it's too late. It's too late to do something like that in this franchise. Gail is just not that kind of character. You know, she has lost quite a bit, for sure, but I just don't see her becoming the killer at this point. Like, she's just a character who has been so affected by old Dubert that I think some of that niceness and kindness rubbed off on her. I don't see her being the killer. Now, if we were in listen, if the year was like 1997, 1998, different story. I'd be like, dude, Gail Weathers is gonna be the killer in Scream 3. If this was all happening before Scream 3 came out, I bet one of my theories would have been Gail Weathers is the killer, 100%. I think what I would be theorizing between Screams 2 and Scream 3, if I hadn't seen Scream 3 yet, you know, if it was the movie we were all excited to see, I think my crazy put on your tinfoil hat theory would be Gail is gonna be the killer. And my other insane theory would be that Randy is still alive somehow and is gonna come back in 3. That's probably what I would speculate. And I would be sort of right? No, I'm just kidding. That's too funny though. But my friend, thank you for the 5. I greatly appreciate the support. Don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel. Peyton is also throwing 5 out there saying, wait, you're reading it? If so, what are your thoughts on it so far? I'm gonna send you a detailed email with my thoughts. And I promise I won't be too mean. Only good. I'll be very nice and constructive. That's the big thing. That's the big thing about writing a script. You want something to build off of. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited to give you. I'm going to write a whole thing for you because I want it to be detailed and fun. And all that fun stuff. So Peyton, thank you for the 5. I greatly appreciate your support. I will send you an email back very soon here. I wish I had time to read 100 and I think it was 129 pages. I wish I had time to read that all in one sitting. I'm crazy. Just lots going on, a lot of editing going on my end. So I'm gonna finish it soon though, and I will write you a detailed email about my full thoughts. Mr. Rick, that sounds really intimidating, doesn't it? I'm really liking it so far, just for the record. I can see your inspiration. You know what? I'm going to give you something now because now I feel like a dick. No, I can see that you're trying to tell a more grounded story, that you're doing something that's not trying to explain why why they're asking for Tamara. That doesn't make any sense. Who the fuck cares? You're doing something a little more grounded, a little more, well, The Strangers, and I vibe with that. So I'm liking it so far, my friend. Thank you for the 5. Thank you for supporting the page. What do you think of the Scream fan film from creators? Like just Scream fan films in general, essentially? I really enjoy a lot of them. I think a lot of them have some cool ideas. We scoured the web back in 2021, 2022 time period, before we were doing Red Right Hand, to kind of like see what other people had done and try not to do the same thing. And it's cool. There's a lot of cool stuff out there. I feel like there's a lot of people with good ideas. You know what I mean? And I'm really, it's cool to see that. Like, obviously, you know, these fan films don't have like the studio polish of a Scream film, but you can see some cool ideas there. I mean, Red Right Hand's the same situation. It's a rough movie. But what I think is fun about it is we were able to explore some other ideas that I would like to see incorporated into the franchise. And that to me is the whole point of a fan film. Doing something like a thought you have in your brain while watching these movies, bringing that to life in some way, shape, or form. Mr. Rick has thrown 5 out there saying, I'm going to see Scream 7 early on the 26th. Can't wait, and don't hate me. I'm going to see Strangers 3 before I just enjoy them. I'm the 1%. No, I don't hate you. If you enjoy a horror movie, that's fucking awesome, dude. What I will say about Strangers 3 is that the embargo does not lift until 6 p.m. Thursday, which is also the exact time period that the first showing happens. So do with that information what you will. What does that say about the studio? The studio is not allowing people who have already seen the film to talk about it until the very first showing on Thursday. So what does that say? You know, usually by now we have some sort of idea of critic scores on Rotten Tomatoes. We're not going to get that until Thursday at 6 for The Strangers Chapter 3. So that's all I'm going to say. But I'm glad you enjoy them. I wish I did. I wish I did. And I'm still going to see it on Thursday, probably around the same time as you. And I'm really excited to put my thoughts out there sometime this weekend. But I'm also going to see Scream 7. I think I'm going to like that one a lot more, hopefully. Fingers crossed, baby. Mr. Rick, thank you for the 5. You're also throwing a Killjoy Jake membership out there, and that's going to Tyler Mann. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you for the support all around, fellas. Greatly appreciate you. GG is saying Team Damon or Team Stefan. Team Stefan all the way, baby. We're a couple episodes into season 3 now of Vampire Diaries. Guys, I'm liking this show more than I ever thought I would, and it's a problem. I'm a fan. I can't even believe I'm saying it. Based on how the show started, I'm going to be honest, I really like this show, but the first 15 episodes are like throw up into a trash can, similar quality to that experience. But beyond that, my God, season 2, phenomenal. I mean, I have a glowing review coming of season 2 very soon here, and season 3 is even better. Season 3 is like, oh my God, they even made it better so far. So I'm like I said, I'm only like five or 6 episodes into it, but I'm loving the show so far. Wow, Kevin Williamson has done a lot of really cool stuff, and I need to watch more of his things. I have not seen too many of his like TV shows, and we're fixing that soon. So again, become a Patreon supporter, channel member if you want to see my coverage of all that fun stuff. I'm starting with Vampire Diaries, and also I'm going to say it for the 1 millionth time, we are going to cover Dexter soon too, a show I have never seen a single second of that you guys have said is one of the very best shows on television. So we are going to watch that very soon here, I promise. Erica, I don't know if I said hi to you or not, but hello, Erica. You're amazing. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for modding in the chat. Thanks for keeping the folks safe in the chat from folks who might come in and say some nasty shit. That's no fun. Latrell is saying, I'm so ready for the Strangers ending chapter. Gonna be bad, and I can't wait. You know, I honestly enjoy watching a bad movie at this point, because I think it is kind of like a really good movie or a really bad movie. I feel like it's way more fun than a boring movie. And even though I am very frustrated with The Strangers Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, it's really interesting to see why they fail. Because like I just don't feel like they're building tension or they're doing anything really interesting with the actual, kills or storyline, and it's fascinating to me why they're failing. So I don't know. I think I can still weirdly enjoy a bad movie for that reason. Honestly, my biggest thing, and I've said a lot of things about those movies, is I just don't feel like they understand cause and effect. Like there's, I don't know, like to me, it's like if I drop, I'm trying to think of a good example here. If I drop my coffee cup, that would make me yelp, perhaps. But in the writer's mind for these movies, if I drop my coffee cup, like my kitchen would explode. Is kind of the it's kind of the vibe of their thinking. And I think that's my problem with these movies. Is it just feel like I heard something recently, and I can't repeat it, about something I heard from one of the producers, and I'm just like, that's exactly why these movies aren't working. That right there is exactly why they feel the need to explain things that don't need to be explained, and then things are left up to interpretation that need explanation for a basic storyline to work. And it's so frustrating, especially in Chapter 2. Chapter 2 especially, like Chapter 2 has no story because they won't explain certain things, but they will have Madeline Pesh fight a fucking boar. That has nothing to do with the story. It's not important. It's so interesting to me. I love this, when it comes to story and cause and effect and all that fun stuff. I think Trey Parker and Matt Stone's little weird, I don't know what it is, but they're like teaching a lesson somewhere to like a bunch of students at like a college, and they're talking about like how to write a good story. And they're like, if your plot beats are, the red wagon is here, and then it goes over there. That's not a story. That's just a bunch of events happening. But can you say the red wagon is pushed into a kid, therefore it pushes him over? That's a story. You know what I mean? There's a big difference between those two things. And I just feel like The Strangers, these new movies don't quite understand that. And it's like, it's such a fundamental storytelling element that you have to get in order to tell an intriguing story movie, especially with a slasher that can fall to the wayside in terms of story. You need a good story if you're going to do a slasher movie these days. I'm gonna rant about that, so I'm gonna shut up now. I'm talking about The Strangers for too long. How long have I been talking about this? Oh, we're 20 minutes into the stream. Okay, let's get back to something else. But is it probably gonna be bad? I think it's probably gonna be bad. But you know what? We're gonna see what it's all about. Maybe it fixes the whole damn thing. Maybe Chapter 3 is secretly a masterpiece. Talking Star Wars is throwing $5 out there. Thank you, Talking Star Wars. You're saying, where the F is Anna Camp and Carrie's man? Ooh. Ethan Embry in the TV spots of Scream 7. Anna Camp, where is she? I think she's underneath that Ghostface mask, if I had to guess. Where's Ethan Embry? I think he's stuck at that psychiatric hospital. But I do think it's funny. I think the reason they're not showing us Anna Camp is because she's the killer, if I'm being frank. It might be one of those situations too where she's just not in a ton of it and then gets revealed at the end. Could be one of those situations. I'm not sure, but yeah, she's like the only character we really haven't seen yet. Ethan Embry too. But he's in like medical scrubs. I feel like he's gonna be in like one scene of this at the psychiatric hospital, and that's gonna be it. So that's my guess. We'll see, though. Anna Camp, I think, is 100% underneath that mask. They are doing everything not to show us her in the trailers. And they are doing everything they possibly can to point to Stu. Like, to the point where it's getting condescending, dude. The end of the new teaser, the big game spot, they have slowed down the line for Mr. Matthew Lillard, who I love so much, by the way, and I am glad that he's a part of this film. But man, he's not. Stu is not alive. I promise you, there's no way. There's no way. No way. They're making it so obvious. They're making it so obvious that it's him, to the point where it's like, some people might have been uncertain with the first trailer that came out back in late October if that voice at the end was Matthew Lillard. Now, most of us thought it was, and most of us knew it was, whatever. But then they went so far as to slow it down so that you can perfectly hear all of those little intonations of Matthew Lillard's voice at the end there. This is gonna be fun. It's like, oh, I wanted to punch if you watch my reaction over on Patreon to that, I want to punch a hole in the wall hearing that for the first time. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude? It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Like, to me, it's like either they're making their twist so unbelievably obvious to the point where maybe we just don't think it's that. Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe Stu is alive and they're just like, well, we're making it so obvious that it can't possibly be that. That's what people are going to start thinking. Or they're just making it so fucking obvious. And it's not that. It's a misdirection to something else. Because, man, I mean, if Stu's alive, the marketing has done basically everything except say Stu Macher is the Ghostface in our movie. At this point, it's insane. It's crazy. I love it. But you know what? Even if he is, I won't love it. I'll be honest with you, but I know you guys will. I know so many of you will love seeing Stu Macher alive, being the killer again. And to that, I think that's pretty awesome. So Scream fans loving something that they're seeing on the screen, cool. I'll take it. I'll accept that. I'll be happy for all of you, is what I'll say. Talking Star Wars, thank you for the 5, though. Anna Camp is Ghostface in Scream 7. I'm banking on it. Anime Knight is saying in Jigsaw, who else rooted for Anne to survive, only to learn that she killed her baby and framed her husband? Yeah, you know, at that point, I wasn't really rooting for her. There's a certain point of that movie where I'm just like, ooh. I gotta be honest, I think that's probably my least favorite Saw film. I know a lot of people are like, dude, but don't you think Spiral's worst? I don't know, man. I think I dislike Jigsaw more than Spiral. Spiral at least is like trying really hard. Spiral is trying really hard to be a good spin-off, something else good in this universe, and maybe it doesn't work in everywhere that it's doing its thing, you know. That killer reveal is coming from a mile away. I mean, you can sniff it out, I think, in the first 10-15 minutes, but I think the traps are great in Spiral, a little more grounded than the fucking lasers that we get in Jigsaw. That's outrageous, dude. What? And I don't know, I just think the twist works better for me. I don't like the apprentice is named Logan in Jigsaw. I'm not a fan of this character. I'm so sorry. He's boring as hell, dude. Like, I want to love Logan, but I just don't have any love for him. I gotta be real. not a whole lot of love there. TTV Astras is saying, what's up, guys? What's up? Welcome in. Dave Sim is also saying, Jake, oh my god, I saw Bone Temple, and wow, I love 28 years later. This is so different, and both rule. I can't wait for the next. Agreed, Dave. Bring it on. Give me part 3, the ending of Bone Temple especially. How about that ending? I no spoilers yet, because it's still in theaters, but wow, what an ending. I was over the moon. See what I did there? Over the moon? Huh? If you know, you know. Erica Stabs for Likes is throwing 2 out there saying, speaking of birthdays, mine is in 12 days. Hey, yo, Erica, 12 days until your birthday. We got to do an Abigail something. We said we were going to do that. I'm going to get in contact with you, and we're going to make an Abigail video happen. Something. we'll make something happen. But happy very early birthday, Erica. Thank you for the 2. We will find a way to celebrate on here. We'll make it happen if we can. Ghost in the Dark Kills. I also really like Death Note. Also a big fan of that one. Michael C, what's up? Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with us. Magnificent logo. How you doing, Jake? I'm freaking well. I am well and fantastic. Josh wants to be on that panel, perhaps. Josh Petrino, if you're still with us. I'm sorry, I'm just seeing that you're here. Thanks for being here, dude. If you want to hop on, that would be great. We could talk a little Scream, throw some theories out there. The big reason I want to have a panel is because I want to have a bunch of theories come up that we haven't talked about. You know what I mean? I'm trying to talk about different things on these streams. I try to bring up something else opposed to what I'm always talking about. But I want to, have other people on, and I want to hear their crazy theories too. I want to come prepared with my tinfoil hat and just listen to all of it. Listen to all the craziness, all of our wildest theories, and have a really, really good, really good discussion. Tyler Mann is saying, we'll do yes, dogs, bean, and burrito. Right. Okay, I remember now. Bean and burrito. I was thinking bean burrito, but nah, it's separate entities, these two things. There we go. Davey Deathray is also with us. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Davey? Welcome in. Paula Fitzhenry. Hi, hello. Welcome in. I also see Fort Misery Gaming out there. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, fellas. Appreciate ya. Shanta Gibbs is saying, hi, Jake. Hi, everyone. Yo, yo. What's up? Kelly Stroh-Snyder's, it's all good. Don't worry about being late. Fashionably late. We love that. I was a little fashionably late, too, if it makes you feel better. I feel like I'm missing stuff, and I'm scrolling back. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I am missing stuff. The one thing I do miss about StreamYard is it's easier to catch the super chats. I have to I miss them. It takes you all the way to the top of the chat, then I have to scroll back. Okay, we're back now. We're on it. Erica Stabs for Likes is saying, what are your thoughts on people speculating that the newest TV spot isn't showing the real Tatum, saying she looks slightly different? Marcus has covered it. I think I saw I think I saw something of him talking about that, or at least the thumbnail. I don't know. I feel like Obviously, Tatum is a centerpiece of this film. I mean, we literally have seen a shot now of Sidney Prescott screaming at what is likely Ghostface, saying, "Where is my daughter?" So she's getting kidnapped. I mean, come on now, that's gonna happen. Where's all that going though? You know, what's the deal with this? Are we cloning Tatum? You know, are we cloning, or do we have someone that maybe is looks like her, or is trying to like mimic her? I don't know. I feel like maybe it's just, I don't know. I don't think it's the real Tatum or not. I don't know. Maybe it could be like a deep fake version of it. You know, and we know that that's a thing that we might be dealing with in this movie. So maybe it's like some sort of fake video of Tatum, and that's why she maybe looks off. So I wouldn't put that. I wouldn't be totally put off by that theory. That's definitely something that could be happening. What I know is that we're probably going to be getting some sort of deep fake videos of, you know, previous killers yelling at Sidney or something along those lines. And then we're probably going to get some sort of video, some fabrication of maybe, you know, Ghostface killers attacking Tatum to, you know, kind of instill paranoia in her, not make her not believe reality, essentially. And I'm really on the fence about how this is executed. You know, this is something I'm worried could come off as, well, Sydney's, you know, Sydney's an old lady now, and she's being fooled by AI videos. It sounds like a meme. Like, I mean, it sounds like a joke that we would be pitching before this movie. And I hope it doesn't come off the wrong way. I hope it doesn't characterize Sydney as just old and, you know, like, oh, I need to walk with my walker now. You know, I really hope that's not the case. That's not how I want to see this character represented. You know what I mean? This is our badass hero. And I feel like, yes, I think we have to maybe show characters dealing with the seasons of their lives. You know, I think like Ash Williams, great example of that in like the Ash versus Evil Dead TV series. I think that's a good example, but we still see him overcome. We still see him be badass. And if Sydney's being fooled by AI videos and deepfakes, I don't know, man. That sounds really goofy to me. That sounds like something that might not work. Depending on it all depends on how it's executed, how they frame it. And I really hope they have found that, because on paper that sounds a little goofy. that sounds like something I might be laughing at. So I don't know. I really hope whatever this angle is to the film works. You know, it's one thing to be like, okay, we're going to do like AI voices of previous killers. That's cool. But maybe the deepfake stuff is taking it a step too far. Maybe going into a point where, you know, the commentary is it's not grounded enough. You know, maybe it's being too silly to make a point. But Erica, I really do appreciate the 5. I think there's absolutely something to that. I'm not sure. I guess I'm not 100%. Again, I don't think it's a fake Tatum. I think it might just be like Ghostface is trying to replicate it. Critical, I did not see The Strangers Chapter 3, but I really shouldn't say that. I might get in trouble for saying this. I have spoken to people who have seen it. And I really can't, you know, that embargo does not lift until Thursday. So I really shouldn't say anything. I'm not going to speak for other people, is what I'll say. What else is going on? We got Peyton throwing 5 out there saying, thanks, can't wait for the email, by the way. I'm giving you a shout out in the credits, which FYI, there's a link in the script for the trailer and credits. Well, thank you so much, Peyton. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Like I said, I just you know, always just keep writing, keep being creative, keep sharpening that, keep sharpening the stone or whatever, you know what I mean? Go after it, tell your stories, do everything you can to do them and put them out into the world. So never lose that spark. Peyton, thank you for the 5. I really appreciate that, and I love that you're being creative, my friend. It looks like I'm wearing a Browns cap, says Unbridled Instinct. Oh, I wish I was still a fan. I wish I was still a fan, but I don't know, man. Well, that's a whole conversation and a half, let me tell you. Eli Cortez is also with us saying, don't forget to slash that like button and sub to this awesome channel. I love you, Eli. Thanks for being with us. You're freaking awesome, bro. Corey is saying Stu is dead, guys. Ooh, you're gonna start arguments like how I do every time I go live. I think every time I say something like, I just don't think Stu's gonna be alive. I know I can feel someone in the chat just getting getting a little upset. And what I'll say, you know, is I've said, like I said earlier, like I almost want to see it happen because I know so many people will be happy about it. I don't want to lose the murder mystery thing, man. I had someone comment too recently who was like, no, Jake, like the murder mystery would be who's working with Stu. And I'm like, what? Like, what would upstage a returning character being the Ghostface killer in a Scream movie? Why would you have them work with anybody? No. That wouldn't make any sense. I mean, am I crazy to say that? So you're telling me there's going to be a grander reveal than bringing back a dead character, something the franchise has never done before? There's not. No one is going to care about Stu Mocker and Richard. No one's going to care about, I promise you, no one's going to care about fucking Richard or Leslie Mocker, for instance, if we're talking semantics and if we're being realistic about how they would do that. His sister, no one, I promise you, no one would care about the sister. You know what I mean? It's all about Stu. It would be all about the fact that Stu is back. Any other sort of twist that you would try to build, no one would care about. I don't even know why they would do it. That movie, like the Stu coming back movie, is not going to have a murder mystery. Why would they do that? It wouldn't be a traditional Scream movie at that point. It would be the Stu movie. And that to me is all it would be. I think I'd actually go so far as to say you'd be wasting your time building a murder mystery around another character if you were just going to upstage them by, Stu fucking Mocker. You know what I mean? Like, no one's going to care about little Richie. It's so fun. I don't know. I just disagree with that, I guess is my point. But the moment that happens, I just feel like Scream turns into something else, and I don't know. You actually think Stu is alive, says Bat Goods. I don't, but if he does come back again, there's not going to be a murder mystery. They're not going to have a sidekick character. They're not going to build up a sidekick character to be the murder mystery. It's going to be about Stu coming back from the dead and nothing else. Because why would they do that? Kelly Stroh-Snyder is sending out a Killjoy Jake membership. Thank you so much. That's going to Shanta Gibbs. Thank you, Kelly. So much love. Thank you for being with us. And I really appreciate your support. You're also a member too, which is pretty damn cool. So thank you. Thank you. Tyler Mann is also throwing one out there, and that's going to Eli Cortez. Tyler, thank you for the support as well. Kelly and Tyler, you guys both rock. Thank you. Thank you. So much love. Eli and Tyler, welcome to the fold. Eli and Shanta, I'm sorry. Eli and Shanta, welcome to the fold. Names, they just get crossed wires and all that fun stuff. Manuel, I think. What's up, my friend? How are you? Roman teached Stu to have a disciple. I mean, maybe, maybe Roman and Stu are alive and they're the killers. That would be crazy. There's a chance. It's really funny to me that Critical Overlord is saying, keep your foot on his bones, Jake. Really funny that he's saying that to me, and I'm not going to explain why, but just really, really funny. Maybe poignant even. Joshua's saying now the biggest twist would be Stu being alive in Ghostface. They've gone full circle. Oh my God. Oh, Josh, we're going to have a fun time on this panel that we're going to do. We're going to have a fun time talking about that, I think. The Alpha Warlock dude, thank you so much for being a member. You're saying, wish Anna Camp was playing Christina Carpenter. If that character, again, this has been brought up a few times. I feel like if this character comes back, you would just have to have Sam and Tara, you know what I mean? Like literally her children be a part of that story. I just feel like that would be a missed opportunity. I do understand that Christina is kind of in some way connected to, Sidney Prescott. Let's be honest, let's just say, let's call a spade here. Christina was boning her boyfriend, on the side. I don't know what the situation was there, but that was going on. During the original Scream movie. So, I mean, you could say maybe Christina's got a bone to pick with Sydney or something, but I just still feel like you can't tell that story without the sisters. You know what I mean? How do you tell that story without the sisters there? I just don't see it, I guess. A few people have brought that up, though, and I think it's interesting because, you're right. Christina does have a lot to do with Sidney Prescott, and I can see that being part of the motive. But again, we're gonna focus some of the main characters of Scream now, like this or not. Some people don't like these characters, and that's fine. But some of the main characters of the Scream franchise now are the Carpenter sisters. So you're gonna tell this story without some of your main characters that are directly connected in the, immediate family of this character who maybe would be the killer. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you gotta have a story kind of centered around Sam, Tara, and Sydney to do that as the killer, I feel. So that's just, I guess that's just my thoughts. I feel like I would like to see them a part of that in some way, shape, or form after everything we've gone through with those characters in 5 and 6. A little tough to do that now that with all the behind the scenes drama, but I digress. Shanta's throwing 5 out there saying, I watched Barbarian for the first time yesterday and thought it was really good. Have I watched it yet? Oh, I fucking love Barbarian, and I will take any chance I can get to glaze the fuck out of that baby bottle. Wow. One of my favorite shots of that entire movie is when the mom, the mommy, I guess, is that, what's her name in the movie? I don't even remember. Tries to give Justin Long the baby bottle, and there's like a long black hair just wrapped around it. That's so dude, that is so fucking nasty. I love that movie to death. It is gross. It is weird. And it's a really thoughtful and interesting movie. It's one of those movies that I think does have a lot to say, but doesn't need to get up on a soapbox to shove it down your throat. You know what I mean? This is still a very fun, over-the-top, ridiculous movie, but it is still very thoughtful in the way that it's all set up and pieced together. So I fucking love Barbarian. I think it's a really excellent film. I might even like Weapons a little more from the same director, Shanta, that came out last year. This is his follow-up, his sophomore feature after Barbarian. And if you haven't seen it yet, Weapons was really good. It was also one of my favorite horror movies of last year, my number 1, actually. And Barbarian was I believe number 2 in 2022 for me. So Zach Cregger is on a roll right now. Give him more money. Let him make more movies. We have another Zach Cregger movie coming out this year, his take on Resident Evil. So I'm so fucking excited. I think that I will say about Resident Evil, I think that Resident Evil fans are going to hate it, but I think I'm going to love it. Because it's going to be a Zach Cregger movie using Resident Evil characters, using Resident Evil ideas. But I don't think it's going to be like a shot-for-shot version of a story. I think it's going to be just Zach Cregger's own take on Resident Evil. And it's going to really just be that in name. I think it's going to be very comparable to the Until Dawn movie we got last year, where it's like, it's kind of Until Dawn, sort of. It's not the story at all, but it's adjacent in a way, I think that's kind of what I'm expecting from Zach Cregger here, but he's one of those directors that I feel like he has earned his weird little popcorn movie that this is likely going to be, especially after Barbarian and Weapons. I feel like we're like a little more grandiose, a little more rich with themes, characters, whatever. This is going to be just a fun little shoot 'em up, Evil Dead 2 inspired crazy movie with zombies, blood, monsters, guts, T-viruses, all that shit. I don't expect it to be one-to-one adaptation of anything from the games. But anyways, I could go on and on about Zach Cregger. Shanta, thank you for the 5. I fucking love Barbarian. I liked Weapons maybe even more, and I think Resident Evil is also going to be really fun. So lots of good stuff to come from Mr. Zach Cregger. Maybe we get that Weapons prequel too, guys. Who's wondering about that? I'm certainly wondering about it. RBR Short Films is saying, have you seen the 4K of Scream 4 yet? The quality is amazing and most of the bad filter is gone. I think I might be one of the only Scream fans that likes the filter because I think it's trying to do like a parody of movies at the time. I kind of vibe with it. I get why it was done. Does it make the movie look like, someone pissed all over the lens before they shot it? Yes. But I don't know. I still kind of just weirdly vibe with it. It looks like movies at the time. I am excited to see this 4K, but I guess I'm waiting until the physical release of it comes out, which I will be picking up. I currently have a 4K steelbook of literally all of the other Scream movies. And there's just a Blu-ray sitting there of Scream 4 right in the middle, and I'm like, I need to complete this, man. I need to fix this. So I not only do I need the 4K of Scream 4, the steelbook, which I believe is coming out later this year, but I'm going to need 7 as well. No matter how I feel about it, I'm going to need that right at the end. Complete the cycle. But I am definitely excited to be picking that one up and seeing what is probably still going to be my favorite Scream sequel after this February on 4K. So I love Scream 4. I think it's great. So much love. so much love for that film. It's got the best reveal since the original, I think, without a doubt. Wow, holy crap, lots of support coming through here. Thank you guys so much. We got Rye Shy Guy throwing 2 out there saying, you think the psych patient could be Jill Roberts? I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy if it's Jill Roberts. I mean, you know, it's... this is frustrating for me because I think if any character is going to come back from the dead, it's Jill. If there's any character I want to see still alive that was previously dead, I feel like this is the character that we still could do more with. I mean, she's a character that was literally designed for that purpose back in Scream 4. She was supposed to survive the events of 4, moving into a Wes Craven and Kevin Williamson Scream 5. I think that movie would have been awesome, following Jill Roberts, a surviving Ghostface killer who kind of got away with murder. Now someone knows her secret. It's an I know what you did last summer kind of thing going on in Scream now. That would have been a really cool story to tell. I feel like if anyone is alive, it should be Jill Roberts. I hate to say it. I don't want to see this character be the Ghostface, like be the big reveal of Scream 7. That doesn't, again, that would completely render the murder mystery pointless. But if Jill was still alive somehow, I could kind of get into it. I could get into it. I could understand why they would do that because of this character's original intentions. Where Stu Macher, not a character who was ever, and some people will disagree with me on this, not a character who was ever intended to come back to life when the first movie was being written. So I could see Jill being the psych patient. That would be cool. I could get into that. I'm still wary about just bringing characters back from the dead. I mean, even Kirby was like a weird thing. It was like a, like really? We're doing that? It was because of Wes Craven's wishes about the character, though. And I think that's cool. I think that's cool that they found a way to work that in to the 6th film based on something that Wes Craven had said previously about her. So again, if we can find ways to, take these storylines and arcs to new places here in future films, I'm for it. And like with Jill Roberts, it was a canceled thing moving into the original Screams 5 and 6. They were going to do more with Jill. So I'd be okay. I think I'd be okay with that because it's something Kevin intended with the character originally that just never came to fruition. So Ryan, again, thank you for the 2. Greatly appreciate you. Maybe, dude, anything's possible. Peyton is throwing 5 out there again. Thank you. Yes. Oh, and I saw this and I meant to mention it. I almost forgot. Thank you for the reminder. Peyton is saying AMC just dropped the popcorn bucket for Scream 7. It's Ghostface coming through a door. It looks sick. Guys, I really liked the Cinemark popcorn bucket, which is it's Ghostface with blood dripping down from his head. Very fucking cool. But this one I think I like even more. It's like a door in Sydney's house and Ghostface is coming out of it with like a knife up. It looks sick as fuck. That's the popcorn bucket that I want maybe even more than the other one. So not to favor one place or the other, but that AMC one is pretty fucking cool. I did get, I gotta lean far back. I got that one for Scream 6. If Carrie Crave Cinema is here, she's the reason I have this bad boy right there. So major thanks to Carrie. That very fucking cool that I was able to get that. So I might have to pick that one up as well. That would be kind of sick. But Peyton, thank you for the 5. Yes, and if you haven't seen it, go look it up because it looks cool as fuck. It looks cool as fuck, man. Hollywood Guy, thank you for the 10, my friend. Thank you for being a channel member. You are so kind. Hey, Jake, the TV spots seem to push that Stu is alive, but why is he alive and how? It needs to make sense. If he is not alive, then stop promoting him. I think they're doing it as a form of misdirection. Me personally, I'm not really... I've really thought about this, I think for the longest time, I was like weirdly like upset. I was like weirdly like, why are they pushing this? Why are they making us believe this? It's a form of misdirection. And I think all the way back to the original Scream movie when they promoted it as being a Drew Barrymore-led film, and that's not the case. That was all misdirection so that you weren't focusing on what was really happening in the flick. And I think that's kind of brilliant. So I guess... like my thing about the marketing is, yes, I think I don't mean to sound like I'm complaining. I actually think it's kind of brilliant that they're focusing so much on Stu, because if that's not what it is, and we're all so obsessed with that angle to it, they're making us focus on a non sequitur versus what is actually happening. And that is how you do a good murder mystery, frankly. You make your audience focus on one thing that's really not that big of a deal, even though you're making it seem like it is, when something else entirely has been going on the whole time. So even though I think I'm seeing through that a little bit with how egregious they're making it, especially with that last TV spot. I get it. This is Scream's MO to make us think one thing is happening when something else is really going on the whole time. So that's what I think is happening personally. I don't think Stu is alive. I think they're trying to fool us into thinking that Stu is alive. I think that Stu is a big component of the film still. I don't think he's like not going to be mentioned in the flick at all. I don't think that truly, after everything we've seen, there's no way that's the case. So while I do think that Stu is a big part of this, I just don't think that he's going to be alive in the Ghostface. But I think that whoever our killer is obsessed with him in a way, maybe even connected to him. But I definitely do think that Stu is going to be a big part of this movie post-mortem, is what I'll say. Posthumously a very big part of this flick. Hollywood Guy, though, thank you for the 10. Hopefully we still see him on screen somehow. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Because I do love me some Matthew Lillard, and I hope he stays employed until the end of time. So I can't complain about that. Dance Century is saying yes, I want Jill to return. Jill would be cool. I love me some Jill. I think there's more story to tell with her. And I was talking about this earlier, but to kind of give a reason, Jill, her motive is so ahead of its time. I mean, this is a movie that comes out in 2011. It's about a character who is seeking internet fame and doing anything to do it, including killing all of her friends and her mother, and potentially more of her family members. She literally has the line, I don't need friends, I need fans, or whatever. Or what is it? I don't need. I don't need friends, I need followers. I can't remember exactly what it is. Can you tell I need a rewatch of Scream 4? But point being, I think that's just so ahead of its time. In 2011, that was a big talking point. Here in 2026, it still is. That's 15 years later, folks, and that's pretty fucking cool. Scream 3 and Scream 4, I think, have aged very, very fucking well. Can I just say that? I think that both of these flicks have aged unbelievably well, to the point where I think that their motives still ring true, or have there's something going on with both of those flicks that I feel like is just still something that we're talking about today, still relevant now, and have made the flicks kind of timeless in a way, which is so interesting. So I'm really, really hyped to see if they do any more with that character, or if Scream 7 can get into something similar as well with its motive. I think that would be awesome. That would be great. That would put this one on the map, just like how Screams 3 and 4 have kind of been reevaluated and now a little more loved than they were when they released. So I'm hoping for that. I'm hoping for that to happen here. We got Froggy Fresh Shitposts, who's got the fun size guy as his profile picture. Love that. Love a little VHS Halloween reference. It's not going to be that hard to write the sisters out. It'd be very easy to see the mom return. Oh, okay. Give me a reason. Why is the mom of two of the main characters more important than two of the main characters? That's what I'm trying to argue. Give me that. Give me that reason. Froggy, you basically just said everything you just said. It would actually be super easy to do that. You're wrong, and you never gave me a reason why. Give me a reason why. Let's talk about it. Why do you feel like it would be easy to write the sisters out and the mom could return? Give me a why. Let me hear it. I'm curious. Unbridled Instinct is saying, I wonder who would play Samantha's mom if her mom were to be in one of the Scream movies. I remember who was the actress that people were talking about that would be like, oh, she would be really good. Oh, it's the name is slipping my mind now. I can't. Oh fuck. There was a really good one, and Selma. Was it Selma Hayek? Maybe I want one to. Maybe it was her. I think she would be really good in that role though. Yeah, I'm looking her. Yeah, okay, yeah. She would. Yeah, she was in From Dusk Till Dawn. She would do a Scream movie. Yeah, Selma Hayek. That's going to be my choice. I could see her doing it. Anyways, Guitar Nut has just become an Art the Clown member. Thank you so much, X Guitar X Nut. Thanks for getting your nut all over the chat, my friend. No, I'm just messing with you. Thank you so much for the support. I hope you enjoy being a member. We have some really cool videos coming out soon. Tomorrow, Vampire Diary Season 2 review, a Kevin Williamson show. That's not how it's introduced, but it is a Kevin Williamson show, and we're covering more Kevin Williamson shows. We're covering more fucking Scream stuff over there. We're doing reactions to shit that you won't see on the YouTube page. Lots of crazy stuff happening there if you become a member. So thank you for the support. Much love. Oh, Froggy Fresh shitpost is on my shit list today. We've no, I'm just messing with you, my friend. We've already gotten 2 terrible movies that are video adaptations this year. Hope Zach doesn't make the third. Okay, actually, I don't necessarily hate this. I want to bring up Iron Lung because, man, it's been reviewed. It's been reviewed to death, and it has been compared to Return to Silent Hill in terms of being a failure of a video game adaptation put to screen. I just like. I respect everyone's opinions, but I just think I have seen severely worse video game movies than Iron Lung. I can't stress that enough. I think it's a little too long. I agree. Like it's way too fucking long. But the visual effects, the performance from Markiplier, just how they made this movie on like a much smaller budget than anything else really in theaters right now. I think that's crazy impressive. Again, is it a 10 out of 10 movie? No. I'd give it like a 5 or a 6 out of 10. It's not Return to Silent Hill bad. That's a movie that is fucking boring. Iron Lung is at least like visually stunning and has a phenomenal final 15 minutes, can I just say. Here's my thing about it too. It's a movie where you are purposefully kept in this cryptic situation. You're not 100% sure as to what is happening outside of the sub, and that's the point. I think you are kind of placed into this character's position as an audience members, and you're not given all of the details of what's going on, but you have enough to formulate a story, and that's okay. You know, I think that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to do an Iron Lung review. I just don't have it in the time, sadly. But I really don't hate it as much as a lot of other reviewers did. Maybe it's just because I have such an affinity for sci-fi horror concepts in general. Like I loved the movie Ash from last year, and that movie ended up on a lot of people's like worst of 2025 list. I don't get that. I thought it was one of the most underrated flicks of last year. I feel the same way about Iron Lung. I think this is it's a really good movie. I don't think it's fantastic, but in terms of visuals, in terms of technical and technique, the fact that they were able to make that with only $3 million, no distributor, no actual production company, we just made a movie and we put it in theaters and it's making all this money. That's crazy impressive. Iron Lung is something to be celebrated. I got a comment from somebody saying, why are you celebrating these smaller indie releases, dude? That's the problem with Hollywood. What? Are you kidding me right now? Insanity. Like that is the opposite. Like everything you just said there, the opposite. The problem with Hollywood is that we only put money, lots of money, into IPs and franchises and safe bets. Something like Iron Lung is not a safe bet. I want more Iron Lungs in theaters. That is how we get people to the theater. That's how we get young people to the theaters, guys. Nobody who is young wants to go to the theaters anymore. And when something like this happens and droves of young people go, that's fucking awesome. That tells me that theaters will be alive for years and years to come. Five Nights at Freddy's, are those movies that I really like? I'll be honest with you guys, no. I think they're bad. I'm not a fan of them at all. I think they're rough. I think 2 maybe was a little better than 1. I'll give it that. But oh my God, both of these movies, worst of those years. They're getting young people to come to the theaters. It doesn't matter what you think of them. It doesn't matter what I think of them as a curmudgeon that I am now. At 27 years old, I feel like an old man. My hip cracks when I get out of bed every morning, but these movies are getting young people to the theaters. So to say that they are the problem with Hollywood is insanity. I might not, look, I'll be honest, Iron Lung's not going to end up on my top 10 list at the end of the year. But do I fucking love that Markiplier fans went out to the theaters, supported theater chains, and kept movies alive so that I can still be able to go see the movies that I'm really excited for, that I love in the theaters, and that's not going to just go away because no one's doing it anymore? Yeah, I will celebrate something like Iron Lung on the page for that reason. That's great. And Five Nights at Freddy's, same thing. I celebrate those movies even though they don't work for me, even though they're not really my favorite. So I cannot stress this enough. Iron Lung is exactly the kind of movie that we need in theaters in order to keep the theater experience alive. And I will get up on my soapbox and scream it to the top of the heavens continuously so that we keep getting movies like that. We keep getting young people to go to the theaters. Can I say that one more time? Young people going to movie theaters. That is how we keep them alive. Children are the future. If young people aren't doing it, it's dying. Bottom line. So we need more. We need more Iron Lungs. We need more Five Nights at Freddy's. As much as I hate to say it. So personally, I champion something like Iron Lung, and I'm glad it's doing so well at the box office. I can't believe it gave Sam Raimi a run for his money. That's fucking awesome. Yes. Oh. Let's go, baby. Sorry about the rant. Apologies, but I feel very passionately about that. Hell yes to Iron Lung. Congratulations to Markiplier. So much love to him. So much love to him. And I hope he makes more movies. Don't Kill Me, Mr. Ghostface is throwing $5 out there. Thank you, saying every time I watch Saw 6, I have to fast forward through his autopsy. Are you getting Billy vibes from Ben? That is such an eclectic super chat, and I love you for it. That's so Saw 4. I read that wrong. I'm sorry. That, you know what? Saw 4, I think doesn't get enough love. Can I be so real? I kind of love Saw 4. Like, Saw 5 is a movie that the more I watch it, the less I like it. And it really feels like it doesn't need to exist. It's got some just whack shit about it, and the overall story I feel like doesn't add to everything going on like the previous 4 flicks or some of the movies afterwards. But Saw 4, I think, is like, people don't give that one enough love. I mean, new writers come on to a franchise where they just killed the main killer. What do you do? Like, how do you make a script after that for another movie that's coming out in less than a year? It might have been a year. I can't remember in between Saw 3 and 4. But like, these are movies they were turning out like, you know, hotcakes as fast as fuck every single year. And, you know, they still put out a pretty good product, in my opinion. Saw 4 is not the worst of the franchise. I think Saw 4 deserves a little more love. And that autopsy scene is shockingly one of the hardest parts to watch of the whole thing. I actually think the twist in Saw 4 is pretty good too. It's taking place at the same time as 3. Cool. Hell yes. I vibe with that, man. That's a cool idea. I don't know. I think I like Saw 4. That's my like Halloween 4 is the movie I tend to defend in that franchise. Like Halloween 4, I feel like doesn't get enough love. Saw 4 is that's my Saw movie that I feel like doesn't get enough love. You know, like Saw 6, Saw X, maybe Saw 3. These are like the sequels I feel like people love the most. Rightly so. Those are the best sequels. Saw 2 as well, I think, is up there. But man, Saw 4, y'all got to go back and watch Saw 4 again. That was a pretty good one, man. There's some crazy shit going on in Saw 4. The first 4 are fantastic. 5's a little bit of a dip, though. That's what I'll say. But anyways, love that movie. Are you getting Billy vibes from Ben? I think Ben absolutely could be one of our killers, too. Definitely suspicious of him. I think that's just simply from the fact that we haven't seen a whole lot of him in the TV spots, teasers, trailers, whatnot. So I think that's why I'm suspicious of this character. They're kind of doing the same thing with Anna Camp, and I am beyond sold that she's our Ghostface. So I think that maybe is why I'm suspicious that she's number 2. I'm really starting to get to the point where I think we're only doing one Ghostface this time around. Can I be so real? Like, and I think that would actually be kind of sick. Because, you know, my big problem with Scream 6, and I actually really do love this film, you guys know that, is my problem with it is I feel like they didn't need to do 3 killers. Like, that's outrageous. 3 killers, you know, you just don't have enough time to really do like individuality stuff. Like, there's not a whole lot of difference between all those characters. They do attempt to do stuff, but it's just not enough that really carries too much weight. You know, like Ethan's a little bit of an incel. Quinn is, you know, got a really dirty mouth on her. Can I just say that? She's saying some nasty shit through that 3rd act, and it's fucking hilarious. I love that about Quinn. And then Dermot Mulroney is hamming it up. He's the cheekiest Ghostface of them all. But it's cool, but had that been one character, had that just been one really awesome character at the end of 6, I think I would have vibed with that more. So I'm kind of okay if 7 just does like one killer. That's it. One mastermind running this whole thing that's kind of a genius trying to pull this whole thing off themselves. I'd honestly be all right with that, weirdly enough. Maybe that's not what we're going to get, but I'm just thinking about how many deaths we've seen of a lot of the main characters already. I wouldn't be shocked if it's only one person, like if it's only Ben, if it's only Anna Camp. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, though. We'll see what happens. I'm not against one because I think we're so trained to think it's more than one at this point that it would actually, in turn, loop around and now be shocking again to only do one killer. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I wouldn't mind one killer, weirdly enough, at this point, especially after doing 3 in the previous one. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, we're getting something different. Cool. At this point, something different is now one killer, which is insane to say, especially from where this franchise came from. With, you know, the whole big twist of the original was having two killers. So I'm hyped. I'm hyped to see what 7 ends up doing. Don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. Thank you for the 5. Greatly appreciate you. JJ's throwing 2 out there saying, does Kevin Williamson have writing chops to save I Know? Well, he's definitely got writing chops. We know that. To save I Know What You Did Last Summer, that's a big question. You know, I see a lot of people commenting and saying, why is I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025 not getting a sequel? It was profitable. It was a profitable film. But the thing about, you know, profitability is that's not the only way you get a sequel. That's not the only way, you know, you get a way to do another story. You also have to, I mean, you also kind of have to have good reviews, because here's the thing: you can make a profitable movie, but if the reviews are so poor and like majority of people disliked it, that just means you're probably not going to make money again on a sequel. And this is not a, you know, I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025. It's not a, you know, a movie like a Terrifier 3 where it made like multiple times its budget back. No, it just barely crossed that profitability line. It did, and it's a profitable film. But it was not reviewed very well, and it did not make, you know, 10 times its budget back. So I don't think we're gonna get another I Know What You Did Last Summer anytime soon, sadly, because the thinking there is that, well, okay, that last one was reviewed so poorly. If we continue that story, half the people will show up, because let's be honest, majority of people didn't really like it. It has its fans. A lot of people are crying out words to say we want more. But sadly, it's just not a film that was reviewed very well. But now let's compare that to Hard Eyes, a movie that didn't really do that great at the box office, but did receive more generally positive reviews. I wasn't over the moon about Hard Eyes, I'll be honest, but I leaned more towards liking it rather than what was going on with I Know What You Did Last Summer. I could see that getting a sequel, because in its second weekend especially, it actually had like a rise, like word of mouth got going with Hard Eyes, and I think it actually did better in its second weekend than its first weekend, which is crazy. That tells me a sequel could be even more profitable than the first one. Hard Eyes, I feel like, is also, it's a fresh idea that we could build off of. Fresh in the sense of it's building off of things that are trending in a new way, in a holiday-oriented thing. Thanksgiving, right? That was a movie that also just barely broke profitability, but it's a Thanksgiving horror movie. What else is coming out at the end of November that we're going to get hyped up for, opposed to Thanksgiving 2, when that inevitably comes out? You know what I mean? Like, that's going to be an event, just like how Hard Eyes is going to be your February event. You know what I mean? So Hard Eyes 2 getting a sequel makes sense to me. I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025 getting a sequel doesn't necessarily do that. You know what I mean? Like, if there was, if that, listen, and I'll say it, even if I hated the film, if it made double its more than double, it would need to make like basically 5 times its budget for me to render this. If it made 5 times its budget, I'd be like, okay, like, yeah, make a sequel to it. It'll probably pull in some cash, but sadly, that's just not the case. I think I Know What You Did Last Summer is going to probably go dormant for a little while, and then it'll come back. They always do. You know, that's the thing about horror movies and villains. They always come back, baby. But yes, we'll get more of that shortly, I imagine. But it might go dormant for a little while. Hopefully Kevin's writing it. That's what I'll say, JJ. Thank you for the 2. Greatly appreciate ya. Don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel. Throwing 5 out there saying, also, we haven't seen Ben been attacked yet. I don't know why that was hard for me to say. I guess we haven't seen, I don't think we've seen him like much at all in the trailers. I don't believe we've seen him get attacked. I'm pretty sure the stuff that a lot of people thought Sam Reckner's character was getting attacked in a previous thing. Maybe it was the trailer. I can't remember where. But I'm pretty sure that was Asa Gurman's character. There's so many little things about these trailers and TV spots, man. It's hard to keep it all straight. But I'm pretty sure we've only ever seen that character specifically get attacked. Is his name Lucas? Is that what his name is in the movie? That's who I believe we're seeing get attacked in a blue flannel in the background, or like a bloody body in the background. I believe it's him. So that's my guess, at least. Don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I don't believe we've seen Ben get attacked, to my knowledge. And correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. But, dude, thank you for the 5. I greatly appreciate you. I think he's absolutely suspicious. He's definitely on my radar of being one of the killers, for sure. TTV Astra is saying, I saw Stu in Scream 2 at the house party. Dude dyed his hair and was just chilling out with Sydney there. Like, That's ballsy, dude. That's ballsy of Stu to have faked his death somehow, and only done one thing: dyed his hair blonde to go into the background of a party and hang out with Sidney Prescott's friends. I mean, that's ballsy. If they were gonna make that canon. I think that might just be a cameo. We know that Matthew Lillard and Nev Campbell were dating at the time, so I believe that's why he was on set. And isn't that kind of fun? Isn't that kind of fun to see Matthew in the background? I think so. Matthew also did a cameo in Scream 5. He's our metal Ghostface with those jacked fucking arms and flamethrower, dude. We love that. We love a good Stu cameo, baby. Honestly, I think they should just never reveal Stu as the killer, but why don't we just have Matthew Lillard in the background of all these flicks? Wes Craven does like a cameo in like the first like 4 Scream movies. What if we have like Matthew Lillard as Stu Macher? He's just in the background running around constantly in these movies. That would be fun. That would be fun. That would be way too fun. Anyways, Erica Stabs for Likes is throwing 5 out there. Thank you. Jake, you give me the bloody Ghostface bucket, and I'll get you the door one, and we'll do swapsies. I only have AMC here. Oh, I can make that happen. Yeah, we got Cinemark up here. You know what, Erica? I'll make that deal with you. That was supposed to be a handshake. I don't know what. It's real. It's a floppy handshake. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm in. Yeah, let's do it. Let's make it happen. Bloody Ghostface bucket. I'll make that. I'll go to Cinemark and we'll make that happen. Erica, thank you for the 5. I really want that, the door one. It looks so cool. Oh, Josh saying, did you see my super chat? My internet cut out. I did a while ago. I can go back. Your internet cut out. That's no good. I'm so sorry, Josh. Hang on. Let's go back here. Oh my God, no, I missed it. Dude, I'm so sorry, Josh. Fuck. My bad. I totally missed this. So actually, let's read it now. Here we go. Josh, I'm so sorry. This is so fucked. Every time I scroll down a little bit, it takes me all the way to the front, so I miss stuff. Major apologies there. You're throwing $10 out there as well. Thank you for the support. Tara and Sam in hiding or killed off? Or are they going to requel it like Halloween 2018, pretending the previous 2 films didn't happen? It's the one trend that they haven't tackled yet in the Scream universe meta. I'm really worried about this, actually, Josh, because I love me the Carpenter sisters. I want to see more of them in the future. I don't want them just retconned out. I think the reason they're not going to do this is because you have the twins are going to be hanging out with us here in Scream 7. We got Chad and Mindy in the film. I think that 5 and 6 happened, but I think that we are going to be playing with the idea of retcons in Scream 7. I think we are absolutely, I think you were onto something in the sense that retcons are going to be a big thing that we're dealing with in the flick. Like Mindy's speech this time around, her whole spiel, is going to be talking about, well, things get retconned all the time. Things we thought were true for the longest time are now just reversed. Like, I feel like that's going to be the gist of her speech. Like, especially if we look back at the last couple of flicks, right? Scream 5 was all about the requel, which is a term that some people hate, but I think is very much so applicable to so many movies we've gotten in the last 10 years or so. I mean, Halloween 2018 especially. Scream 5's kind of riffing on that a little bit. This movie, I feel like, is hitting on that again as well, but I think it's going to be more so focused on like retconning things in the past and then making something else happen now so that another story can happen. That to me just makes so much sense, especially after 6 was all about like the franchise itself, like was all about just the Scream movies celebrating everything that came before. We always need like a film topic at hand with a Scream movie, and I feel like that could be it for this one. Especially with all the Stu stuff, man. It's like, yeah, if you bring him back from the dead, that is a retcon. That is changing things that happened previously in order to tell a new story. Could Scream not hit on that here? Like, that would be kind of cool, actually. Like, and they always find a unique way to do it, too. So what's their unique way of telling that story? You know what I mean? So I 100% think that, like, the retcon thing is going to be the big focal point of like Mindy's conversation, maybe the whole commentary angle, the meta of this flick for sure. I think Tara and Sam, they're going to say like, oh, they're safe in New York. There's going to be a whole conversation with Chad and Mindy about it, just like how they handled Nev in Scream 6. Kind of a boring answer, right? It would have been way more fun if I had said, no, they're gonna like die in a massive explosion or something. That would be way more fun. but no, I don't think that's the case. I think they're going to be respectful to the Carpenter sisters. I hope. Otherwise, I think some of the fans are going to revolt. I came up with a new word. That's how vicious the backlash is going to be from the fans if they kill off Tara and Sam. Josh, I'm so sorry I missed your super chat. I need to give you a call. We got to chat sometime. Because I want to talk movies with you. Always and forever. Josh, thanks for the 10. Thank you for supporting the page. I'm so sorry I missed that. Like, I feel like such a dummy. So greatly appreciate your support on here, my friend. Thank you. Okay, now I'm scrolling back up. Old man Jake can't keep up with the chat. Apologies there. Paul, Mr. Mastermind Killer's thrown 2 out there saying, do you know how long Matthew Lillard was on set filming? I don't even, to my knowledge, I don't think he was on a set. We don't know anything about that, so I'm not 100% sure. The majority of what we know is that, Scott Foley has stated that he was specifically just in a booth for a couple of days, never saw a script, and that was about it. So, I mean, we've literally seen pictures of Matthew Lillard in a booth behind a mic. I think he's just doing some voice lines for this movie, maybe showing up as a deep fake on a screen somewhere. So that's really all I think of their roles in this flick. Although I will say it is interesting that Matthew Lillard's name is featured on the poster for Scream 7 that came out at the was it yesterday, like 2 days ago? This new poster that features Sidney Prescott with a knife. It's in like the style of the old school Scream trailers, which is cool as fuck. So absolutely loving that. I feel like, maybe Matthew does have a slightly bigger role than like a Scott Foley or David Arquette in this flick. So maybe there's more to it. But to my knowledge, I don't know anything about him being on a set somewhere or him working with characters. I just feel like we would know. I feel like we would know. We would have pictures. There would be something. Even Skeet Ulrich, before his Scream 5 came out, there was something. Like, there was evidence that he was, working on a set with with Melissa Barrera. So there was even that before 5 was coming out. There's just nothing about that at least that I've seen with Matthew Lillard. So we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. But I just don't think he's going to be on set being our killer. Paul has also thrown $2 out there saying, Ron to Hick, will both sisters survive? I think no. I feel like when it comes to Ready or Not and just, radio silence movies in general, they really play it safe. That's maybe my biggest criticism of those guys is I really hope that they do more, I hope they do a more brutal movie at some point. Like, especially where they started, like Radio Silence in VHS, they have there's a brutal ending to their VHS segment. Like, one of the most memorable, tragic endings, I think, to a VHS segment in general. It's all the characters getting stuck in the car and they get hit by a train. I mean, it's an insane scene. If you've never seen the original VHS, I hope I didn't spoil it for you. But man, one of my favorite moments in the entire franchise, I think, is the ending of the Halloween segment. Now, as time has gone on, they made a few movies with some dark endings, but now it just seems like everything they put out has like this really triumphant, happy, cool ending. And there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of movies should end like that. And that's just natural story progression for a lot of these flicks. The original Ready or Not is that case. Screams 5 and 6, Abigail, now likely Ready or Not 2, I think will be the same thing. So I love these movies. All these movies I talked about, I do love them. But if there's any criticism I have, is it kind of feels like they're a little cookie cutter. It almost feels like they follow a similar general structure. You know what I mean? And I think that's maybe my problem with it. So, Paul, if something like this happened, if one of the sisters died, that would actually kind of be crazy. I'd actually be pretty shocked about that. Like if Grace, if Samara dies saving her sister at the end of this, and Catherine is the one who gets the throne or whatever, controls the world, that would be really unexpected. I wouldn't see that coming. That would be really cool. And it would kind of show Radio Silence getting a little more back to their roots with some darker endings. I mean, guys, Southbound, Devil's Due, these both have some brutal fucking endings for their characters. Great movies. And I'd love to see them get back to that a little bit, if I'm being honest. I think I'm weirdly in this boat. I do love the new Radio Silence movies. They have not missed for me yet, personally. but I think I do kind of weirdly prefer their indie, beginnings. Like those first 3 projects of theirs are fucking weird, and I love them. So I'm hoping that whatever they do next kind of gets back to that in a sense, but I guess it won't because they're also doing another genre movie after this. Hey, I don't know, man. I have nothing but love for my Radio Silence guys, though. I don't mean to criticize them because I like I said, they have not missed for me. They make some of my favorite popcorn movies nowadays. I'm always excited to see a new Radio Silence flick, man. Abigail too. Can I just say Abigail deserves some more love? I fucking loved Abigail. Abigail was so good. Why did that movie tank at the box? It doesn't make any sense. That movie should have made $1 gajillion. That was so much fun. I liked it better than the 2 Scream movies that they made. Hot take. I love the Scream franchise too, but Abigail fucking rocked. That was awesome. That's one of my favorite movies from them. Holy shit. Go watch Abigail if you haven't seen it. It's so much fun. Erica loves Abigail. You should love Abigail too. But Paul, again, thank you for the support. I really do appreciate you. Fuck, I'm behind in the chat today, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm just, I'm sucking eggs and balls. Okay, Paul is also throwing $5 out there saying Halloween was an indie movie. John Waters was an indie director. Both started the movie theater craze that lasted until COVID. This is very true. And, the same things are happening right now. These small directors who aren't necessarily, like, I hate when people are like, dude, can I just say something real? I'm sorry, getting up on the soapbox real quick again. Most people know I'm a filmmaker and also a YouTuber. I get a surprising amount of comments from people who say YouTubers should not be filmmakers. And I just think, like, that's a pretty bold comment to leave for me, a wannabe filmmaker. And yes, wannabe is absolutely in front of that. I'm trying my best to be a filmmaker. I've made some stuff, I guess. Not, nothing that anyone's ever seen, but wannabe filmmaker there. That's a bold statement to leave a comment for me about. You know what I mean? It's just like, wow, y'all just suck. That's crazy. But when people say YouTubers shouldn't be filmmakers, I just think that's insanity. I think some of my favorite movies I have seen in the last 15, 20 years have been from online creators. Fede Alvarez, online creator, who had something go viral. Sam Raimi saw it, said, I want that guy to make the next Evil Dead flick. And guess what? He made Evil Dead 2013, which in my humble opinion, you might disagree and that's fine, one of the best, if not the best horror movie from the 2010s, baby. So, oh, hold on. I'm not done. I almost forgot. Raka Raka, they were just fucking YouTubers who did some crazy shit on this platform. Some cinematic shit at that, and have made 2 of the best horror films of the 2020s. 2 of the best, without a doubt. Markiplier now has thrown his hat into the ring. Chris Stuckman has thrown his hat into the ring. What's her face? Call Me Chris has thrown her hat into the ring. A lot of people have made horror movies, and that's awesome. Guys, these movies will get younger people out to the theaters. And love them or hate them, you can criticize them all you want. They're getting people to the theaters to support their favorite creators. YouTube should be a pipeline to the theatrical experience, to making something bigger. YouTube forces creators to put things out constantly. We don't have time to make something that is as grandiose as a feature film. The theater allows us to do that. You know what I mean? That's what this should all be for. The goal of doing something like this should be to make a big feature film and be able to put it out in theaters, no matter what that quality is. So I'm gonna die on that hill. I want to see more YouTubers be filmmakers, actually. So, and Paul, you are so right. All these great movies came from people who were nobodies at some point, and people tend to forget that, which is a shame. Paul, thank you for the 5 again. You're making some great points, my friend, and I appreciate the hell out of you. I see a lot of great people in the chat, and I want to say hi to every single one of you, but we've got to get moving because I'm keeping some of my friends waiting. So let's get to these super chats. Thank you guys for the support. We're going to get into some games very shortly here, by the way, so make sure to stick around. We're playing some more Repo tonight. Don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel is saying, do you think that Lucas Asa is pulling a Charlie from Scream 4? Yeah, maybe he's like pretending to die or pretending to be a victim and then like, stab in the face, get wrecked. Maybe we're literally seeing him covered in blood head to toe, getting dragged away by Ghostface, leaving a bloody handprint on the window. I don't know. I don't want to see a fake out death. Can I be so honest? We just got that in 6. We've done that a few times in this franchise, and it never plays very well, in my opinion. I don't know. Quinn, dog, the moment that they didn't show her body, the moment that they never showed her get stabbed, nothing. For a pretty prominent actress in a larger side, it's a co-starring role, but it was like, why didn't they show that death? You know what I mean? We got to know Quinn and everything. Why did she just like kind of get stabbed off screen and pushed aside? Like, come on now. I smelled that out from a mile away. Do not try to do the fake out death. If we don't see a kill, I don't believe it happened. You know what I mean? I'm at that point when it comes to Scream. So if they try to do a fake out death on us, I guess I'm not going to believe it, So I really hope that's not the case. I feel like I would just sniff that out before it even comes up, before it becomes a bigger thing. But we'll see. We'll see what's up. I really hope that's not. I hope that's not the case though. If Ace is the killer at this point, I'm gonna have it figured out, I guess is my point. But dude, thank you for the 5. Greatly appreciate you. Don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel. Joe Bamba, I see you hanging out with us. Thank you for being a channel member. Greatly appreciate you. We have Mr. Rick throwing 10 out there saying, in the TV spot, they showed a picture of Sydney and the others at the water fountain from the first movie, and they're looking into the camera. Who the hell took the picture? Yeah, that's silly as fuck. That's a little goofy, I gotta admit. What is up with that? I don't know. That never happened, that never happened. But I guess you could kind of write it off as, well, maybe during that same scene, someone was there and took a picture. I mean, you could say that. We didn't see that scene. We didn't see what happened before that scene. You know what I mean? We came into that shot from a down. What is that? Is that a down? It's not a pan. I always forget what it's called. Point being, we start that scene in the middle of it. They could have taken a picture beforehand. You could explain it that way. It's not that big of a deal. But I am pretty sure that's like a behind the scenes. Isn't that like a behind the scenes photo that was taken during production of the original Scream? That's what I think is kind of goofy about it to me. Is it's just like, who would have that picture? You know what I mean? That's a crazy pull. So yeah, that was a little bizarre. I've seen a few people pointing that out. I guess I'm just not the kind of person to be like, oh man, the whole movie's ruined because of that stupid detail. I'm seeing some people make posts that kind of give that off, but I don't know. That's whatever to me. It's a silly thing, yes. But I think it's hopefully to push something about our characters in the flick. It's there for a reason, right? We gotta hope. But Mr. Rick, thank you for the 10. Greatly appreciate that. That is interesting. I haven't been able to mention that on stream or in a video yet, so I might have to bring that up in tomorrow's video. Jason Temple wants to know if you'll review Wolf's Creek. I'm seeing that now, sadly, as I'm just getting ahead in the chats. I will cover Wolf's Creek. Yeah, Wolf Creek. Because we have that third one coming out. When is that third movie coming out? Exactly. Shanta, thank you for the 5. When is Wolf Creek 3 coming out? Hang on now. I'm very curious about this movie, for the record. It's got Willa Fitzgerald in it too. Oh shit. Yeah, we do not have a release date for this quite yet, is what it's saying. I'm hearing that maybe it's coming out in 2026 though, is what I'm seeing online. Yeah, I definitely want to see this. The first 2 are crazy as fuck. If you guys have not seen these are part of the Splatter Pack series of movies. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's an interesting little time period for horror in the early thousands where a lot of exploitation and like gory, disturbing movies came out. Kind of a response to the Scream era of horror that was a little more laid back and more about the comfort and vibes and fun of horror, where, the response to this is like kind of the opposite reaction, right? We got to do something that's a little more brutal and in your face, movies like Saw, Cabin Fever, Hostel, Wolf Creek, right? Greg McLean, the director of the original, is definitely part of that whole conversation, just like Eli Roth, James Wan. I'm trying to think of more names. I know there's more brutal movies that came out during this time. I know like French cinema took off during this time. A lot of brutal French movies. Alexander Aja had like High Tension around this time period, which is super fucking brutal. There's this movie Inside that's a great French film if you've never seen it. Oh my God. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of more. The point being, a lot of crazy movies came out during this time. They were super bloody, super over the top. Wolf Creek is totally part of that. And I feel like Wolf Creek 3 will absolutely echo a lot of that, like more grounded, realistic terror from the 2000s. So I'm excited for part 3 for sure. I will definitely be covering those. I'd love to rewatch them on my new like rewatch reaction series too. So maybe we get to those flicks eventually. That would be fun. But Shanta, thank you for the 5, and thank you for getting Jason's message out there. I'm so behind in the chat tonight. Major apologies. Y'all are just throwing too much good stuff out there. We got to talk about it all, baby. I love it. Peyton is throwing $10 out there too, saying super curious on Mindy's Randy rules speech. I bet from those shots in Sydney's house, leaks of Chad and Mindy on what is going to be wait, hold on. What? Going to be it bet H40 references and Texas Chainsaw to the true requel. Oh, you're saying like they're going to reference these movies like Halloween 2018 and Texas Chainsaw Massacre gets referenced here. Yeah, if you don't know what Peyton's talking about, we got a shot of, I think it's like a behind the scenes shot of Kevin Williamson directing. And we specifically see Mindy and Chad there. And it looks like it's the scene where Mindy's given the rules. We're getting that scene in this movie. A lot of people I know are probably like, oh man, oh no, we got to sit through that again. That's crazy. But I hope that they've just handled Mindy as a character better this time around. That's my hope. I'm going into this with some optimism because, man, Mindy says a whole lot of stuff that does not matter and is very inconsequential to the overall film. So I'm hoping whatever whatever Mindy gets into here in part 7 actually holds some weight, actually affects the story. Mindy would actually be a big part of hopefully the 3rd act this time around, opposed to just disappearing from the story altogether. Or maybe she dies before that. That's a possibility too. But man, I want them to do some good stuff with Mindy's character. I'm moving. I'm so sorry. I know I'm 7 minutes behind. We have a schedule that we have to stick to, and my God, I am not sticking to it. 3 more minutes and we'll be on. Can you let Teddy and Jess know? I'm so sorry. We have some wonderful people here who are just doing some great things. It smells like Chick-fil-A sauce. That's my lunch. Yeah.
It doesn't smell good.
I'm so glad that 85 people on the internet have heard you say that. That's so wonderful. Guys, thank you for watching tonight. We greatly appreciate you all.
It smells like spicy mustard.
That is what Chick-fil-A, guys, fun fact, Chick-fil-A sauce is literally mustard and barbecue sauce put together. That is all it is. That's all it is. So you can recreate it at home and not spend money at Chick-fil-A. There you go. If you guys don't know, Madison does not like mustard. It makes her almost want to throw up. So we thank her for her service tonight. So much love. So much love. So sorry if everyone's like, what the fuck is going on right now? Don't worry. It's all good. Everything's going to be fine. Hollywood Guys throwing $5 out there saying, hey, there are a few people who are on the poster but haven't been featured in the TV spots or trailer, if I'm not mistaken. I counted about 3 of them. Anna Camp, we also have, who I've heard from other people is maybe like a theater director, like the director of like a play, Tim Simmons, whose name in the movie I can't remember off the top of my head, but he looks like he could be like a high school theater director kind of character. He's like in very flamboyant clothes, you know, he kind of gives off like a certain vibe that would give me the vibe of a high school theater teacher. I was in theater in high school, so that kind of character is definitely something I'm like, I can see being a really cool part of Scream, a really fun kind of character, really over the top, eccentric, a kind of character that I would love to see in a Scream movie too, can I say. You guys probably have sniffed this out by now, but I was a theater kid back in high school. Those were the days. Oh man, so much fun. And I love that we're kind of doing this in Scream 7. We're doing like some like high school theater characters. That's going to be fun. That's going to be very reminiscent. And I know that some people just realized I'm even more cringe than you guys thought I was before. But yeah, here we are. Here we are. I was in the musical, baby. I was in what musical did we did in my senior year? I was the narrator in what the fuck is the name of that musical? Hang on. This was a fun part too. I was the narrator in something. It's like Once Upon a Time or something like that. It was like some sort of storybook. Fuck, I don't remember the name of it for the life of me. But anyways, God, I love doing that. I didn't care about my grades, but I did care about the role that I had in whatever play or musical we were doing. High school, crazy times. But anyways, Hollywood Guy, I do appreciate the 5. I think that of these characters we haven't seen, one of them is definitely Ghostface. Let me tell you, definitely for sure, 100%, one of the killers. Anna Camp is who I'm specifically talking about, but it's okay. Maybe she has a sidekick. Maybe it's Stu Macher back from the dead. Okay, we got Don't Kill Me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel. Saying, in the scene where Sydney enters the room with the guns and the TV turns on, do you think that's going to be a Stu deepfake? Yes, I definitely think that's going to be a Stu deepfake, and I'm not even joking. 100%, yeah, I think that's what's going to come up on screen. I don't know if this is going to work, and I feel like they're not showing it in the marketing for a couple of reasons, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to be so negative before I even see it. Maybe it's awesome. Maybe it's super scary and crazy and a good swing for the fences, but it feels goofy. Like Stu's going to show up on a TV and trick Sydney into thinking he's alive or he's, still out there doing stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's going to work for me. It sounds ridiculous. But we'll see. I hope it bangs. Hope it's awesome. That's what I hope. More than anything. I hope it's great. But yes, I definitely think we're going to get deep fake Stu Macher on the TV screen doing his thing. It's going to be nuts. Josh is praising Adam Green and Rob Zombie as well, being part of the Splat Pack. I love these two as well. The Hatchet movies are a ton of fun if you have not seen them. And Rob Zombie's Firefly trilogy, specifically the first two, are fantastic. Gotta love that era of cinema. Some great stuff there. But yes, some great stuff all around. I'm not missing anything else, am I? I think I got all of them. Guys, I think we are ready to. I think we're ready to move on to some video games. Hell yes. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight. We're not done. Stream is not over. We are going to play some games. So if you want to stick around, hang out. We're going to get in some repo. It's going to be fun. We're going to be live for a little while longer. Apologies to Jess and Teddy if you're watching. I went a little later than usual. So we're getting into it now. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. So much love to you all, guys. I'll be back right after these messages.
I wonder what I got.
Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody?
Damn.
Damn. Getting repo on stream right now. Here we go. All right. We're rocking and rolling. We're back, baby. Playing some video games. I am joined by Madison, my wonderful fiance, and Teddy Deddy. What's up, fellers?
I think Teddy was about to be a douche and talk about his grocery prices.
He's got good grocery prices? Is that what you just told me?
Probably.
Better than us. That's for sure. That's...
I just calculated it, Jacob.
You're gonna send it
Let
in the
me-
group chat?
let me
Oh,
go.
man.
Let me show you roughly, or let me go show you roughly how much we pay Jacob, because you know weekly we buy.
How much is the price of that, Teddy? You sent me like a pretty typical, like a smaller grocery list, I would say.
How much would you pay?
How much would we pay for this? Is that how much we pay for that?
This is how much we spend monthly. Here.
How much will we spend? No, don't say that on stream.
Yeah, that's why I showed
Don't. Yeah, I was gonna say don't say that on stream. But how much would that be? Do you
Give me
think?
5 minutes and I'll get you to math.
Madison is gonna do the math.
I got the wall water bag.
She's got. Oh my god. But anyways, we have a stream at hand here, so let's make this happen. Nightmare Files is saying block Killjoy Jake.
Just give me 10 minutes in a dream.
Damn, bro.
I'll get you know the numbers, Daddy.
That's brutal, man. That's brutal, guys. Does Jake ever play Xbox games? You can play them on PC via Xbox Play Anywhere. I do play a lot of cross-platform stuff, so I mean, like, you know, like we could do something like that. Last time we played a Fortnite, we had people dropped like flies, so we're probably not gonna do any more Fortnite on the channel. But we're trying to do like horror adjacent stuff that is multiplayer. Yo, Jess has joined us. What's up, Jess? Phasmophobia is scary as fuck, Tyler. Yeah, we'll play Phasmophobia every now and then. I'm thinking about doing that on the next stream. If y'all are down.
Oh, okay. I don't know why my mic wasn't picking up. Cool beans. Hello!
What's up, Jess?
How it do? What it do?
It do. It do all the things.
It do be doing.
It do
Teddy,
be
what
doing.
the fuck is fruit plot?
What's what?
Is it just
Huh?
fruit?
I'm guessing it's just like a bowl of fruit, maybe?
Like fluid for light in the pot.
Fruit in a pot?
I thought you said fruit cock, and I was like, huh?
That's a new one.
What's Teddy? What's Teddy getting at the store here?
over there.
What do you cook? What do you cook over in the UK, Teddy? What's going on there?
Just like melon grapes.
Melon.
Oh, so
gra-
like
A fruit cup.
a fruit cup, yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
What cup say shit?
No, it.
What are a pack of chilies? Are we talking like chili seasoning, or are we talking about the actual peppers?
Yeah. I'm assuming we're talking peppers.
Pepper, chilies, hot daggers.
Okay. Dude, I just had to tell y'all, I went to the neurologist yesterday and I had to get a nerve conductive study done. They shocked the shit out of me from toe to knee
Oh my God.
and then proceeded to stab tiny little needles all over my legs and lower back.
Ouch. That's no
Yeah,
good.
so my knee hurting like a bitch today.
Yes, Eric, fuckers.
I'm so sorry about that, Jess. That's absolutely brutal. I hope you're getting some time to rest and, well, play some video games.
Hopefully they figure out what's wrong with my knee.
I hope you get that all
Okay.
cleared up.
Yeah.
I do just want to say to Mr. Rick real quick, thank you for the 2. You're saying gone for a while. Do you still have the gaming channel? We do still have the gaming channel. I'm pretty much just focusing on this page for now, but we will be posting clips of our crazy antics here over there. So you will still see videos on the gaming channel for a little while. We're gonna try to. Goal is to build up that page with some videos, and then we're gonna probably stream there once a week moving forward.
So Teddy, when you say small chocolate milk, that means a whole gallon of chocolate milk, right?
Have you seen their like things of milk?
I know, they're so tiny. 300 milliliters?
What is 300
Give me
ml?
that in English. I got 64 fluid ounces. Is that enough?
Into gallons.
Yogurt drink? Are you talking about Yalk?
Yogurt
Mouth.
drink?
Yeah.
Into-
Remember that stuff? Yakult?
Oh, that's
They,
a 10 ounce thing of milk. That's a tiny thing of milk.
Teddy, it's miniature. It's a kid size. That is a single serving
Well-
of chocolate milk.
Well, he also lactose, so it's probably best.
Say,
Well, guys, we can drink milk and lactose in the game, so let's make that happen, shall we?
Don't tell me what to do.
You're gonna steal stuff from these scary ghosts, and you're gonna like it, Jess.
Oh my gosh. You got all that for 75? Oh, ain't no way you'd get all that shit here for 75.
You got all that for 75 like pounds or whatever? That's ridiculous.
There's no way you could get that here.
Dude, we couldn't get that for $120 here in the
I
States.
guessed 100 and I was like, I'm lowballing on this one.
I just like I don't know. I think people are really. I don't want to. I don't want to go on a rant, but I think people are really losing. People are crazy who are saying like, "Oh, groceries are cheaper now." They're not. They are not. I am paying like almost double what I used to pay for the same shit, and there's no way. There's no way you can convince me otherwise.
The only thing I've seen going down is the price of egg. That's literally it.
That has gone down a little bit recently. It went up significantly though, about a year ago for no particular reason, you know. But it's crazy. It's crazy out on these streets, man.
But no, I found out that the major nerves in my left leg are fine, but I guess the like not so important, like, well, I guess all nerves are important, but the smaller ones, I had some abnormalities. I hear things.
So it's nerve
you
problems is what's going on.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna throw up. I throwed up.
Oh God. There's the cleanup crew guy. Careful, careful.
Cleanup crew? Who's that? Oh, you a whole bitch. I don't like this one. Have you figured out how to beat it yet?
This guy's really hard to beat, like from what I've seen. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, you a bitch. Is there any way to beat him without a gun?
He's a really rough one to get on level 1. I feel like we get him all the time too. Like there's some easy new mobs and we keep getting this fella.
I don't like him. Can I run? Nope.
I'm getting out of here. Making it happen. What's up?
I'm still trying to calculate.
Oh shit. Yeah, I was gonna say you might want to run. Tyler's gonna hang the laundry. Appreciate you for hanging out with us, dude. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. I am so excited to play the new Resident Evil here pretty soon, fellas. I don't know if I've talked about that enough, but when that drops in a couple of weeks, we are gonna be doing that a bunch.
He's back, Jacob.
Oh shit.
I hate you.
Are you kidding me right now? You
Dude,
blew
that did 70. 5 damage. Taco.
Ouch. I just had to run. That's all I could do there. I'm gonna just keep hitting him with stuff, and hopefully he dies. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, where is Teddy? That's a good point, Mr. Rick. I wasn't thinking about that. I hope Teddy is not Deddy.
Leave me alone, bro.
Ah! Sorry, Jess.
Oh my heavens. Oh my. No, leave me alone, sir.
I hate this guy. Guys, I hate this guy so much. Hey, Teddy's still alive, though. That's the good news.
We need the cart.
I'm not, but Teddy is. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine, guys. Everything is A-okay. Maybe try to kick him in the nards like the Wolfman. I'll kick him in the nards, all right. I hit him in the face with a big old monkey, so I feel like that should have done some damage. Where is Madison and all this? Is Madison just she's just hanging out behind a chair. All right.
Where's Tatted, by the way?
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
No.
Okay. Madison's behind a chair.
Behind a chair. Ah! Just knocked me the fuck out. What is this? Oh, fuck off. Is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star copyrighted?
City, how much was it for you?
It was 75.
So, and this is giving you the benefit of the doubt and not doing all on-branded stuff. It'd be $122 for us, aka 103.15 euros.
Guys!
They don't use your
Teddy, run!
British pound, not euros.
I was gonna say, it immediately. Oh, right. There we go.
What just happened?
89.
I just blew up the moment I came
89
back.
is the conversion.
Send it. Send it. Oh my fucking god, send it.
Where's Jake? Are we not gonna try and get Jake?
Just send it, because otherwise he's gonna kill all of us. I had 15 health. I would have died regardless.
I had 100.
Well, you know, bit of a rough start.
8901.
Did you die at the end there?
I got blown up in the thing after I came back to life, which was fun.
Why? Why is she silent?
Oh, I would like a health upgrade, please.
Oh.
What happened?
Hey, Apple.
Hey, Apple.
I just want my health upgrade.
Where's my fucking dude? Where the all I can find is this crouch rest all the way back here.
I think it might be gone. I think it all just blew up.
So is all of our fucking money.
Yeah, so all of our money's gone. Oh god, and I'm about to blow up. Oh jeez.
Yeah, fucking money. Yeah, Teddy. $90. Well, 90 pounds.
Okay.
Two bananas for a point. Three bananas for
I just have
you.
How's
Good,
everyone
your
doing on
health
health? Oh, I'll take that. I'm at 20.
Yeah, I was like, I think us three got one because we were the ones that needed the health.
Cool.
Wait, is that?
Shanta, this is Repo. Basically, objective of the game is we got to steal a bunch of stuff from monsters and make as much money as we can off of it.
We have to make the tax man happy because it's tax season.
And this is the tax man here. He's sad because we have $0. And it is, you're right, it is tax season. A YouTuber's favorite time of year. Oh boy.
But yeah, that's the conversion. It's not too much more. Just, you know.
What's up, Mig? How we doing? Welcome in. Shanta, we'll be playing more Mortuary Assistant, though, later in the week. I'm excited for that one.
Christ.
What? Oh! Oh!
Oh my god, Jess, did you watch the Grammy?
Did I watch what?
The Grammy.
No.
I feel so bad for Alex Warren.
I did see that though. That's fucked.
I felt bad.
Dude, he posted and it literally was like a 3-second delay. Like he had doubled audio coming through his
What does that
headphones.
even mean? Ultra my wonder.
Oh, watch out! Watch out!
Wow.
Oh my god, so many monsters. Holy shit. No, 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 no. Can we just set that down gently? Okay. Whew. Who's the dude we're all trying to kill? I just met him, Shanta. That's the clown guy. He shoots a laser out of his big nose. And then there's also that bike. There's a little ghost. Is it a ghost boy? Ghost girl? I can't remember. But there's a little ghost that pops up on it and tries to attack you.
You were telling him not to fuck with the bicycle boy as the bicycle boy was pulling up on you.
Did you just lick me, by the way?
Huh?
Huh?
Okay.
It's getting sloppy over there.
Yeah, sloppy toppy.
You know? That's the only toppy that, well, I'm not going to say that.
It's Jake's graduating class.
Class of 87. Damn, dude. I feel like I was part of Class of 87, if that's...
Oh, Jake. That was... You see?
That was the year you were born? Is that what you just said?
10 years later.
Oh, 10.
I'm a 98 baby, so... Hey, we got a really fun super chat from Don't Kill Me, Mr. Ghostface. You're asking me my opinion on Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz is similar to Scream. Oh, fuck this thing. I love both of those movies so much. I love the whole Cornetto trilogy to death. I think I have a friend who likes Hot Fuzz more than Shaun of the Dead. Personally, Shaun of the Dead's my favorite, though. I think that's my absolute number one from that whole trilogy. Oh, fuck.
Or either Valentine's Day or my sister's birthday. One of the two.
Ooh, that was close. I'm gonna finish this super chat. I'm gonna do it. I think Hot Fuzz. I think they're both brilliant horror comedies. If you've never seen either, I could not recommend them enough. Well, I'm dead, so now we can talk.
Don't go that way. Don't.
Yeah, I know. I've seen
What I'll say though,
was telling
I think
Teddy
that yeah, if you like Scream, you like Hot Fuzz. It's a murder
Valentine's Day or
mystery.
My sister's birthday, because my birthday is November 25th, right? So count back 9 months. That's either.
Yeah.
That's February.
Yeah, I know.
My sister's birthday is February 26th.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
2 seconds, my
it's
friend. I'm so
very
sorry.
likely.
I'm more than likely a Valentine's baby because
So yeah, I'll say that Shaun of the Dead I think is the better one, just because I think it hits the comedy strides a little better. I think that I also feel like
Damn. Random pound sesh.
how do I hang on?
well,
I think that I also like, I'm trying to think what else I really love about these films. Hot Fuzz is great because I think it has the same energy in terms of like it's really brutal, full of blood, full of chaos. But it does have a murder mystery thing going on. You know what I mean? So if you're a Scream fan, that might be a better in than Shaun of the Dead. But Shaun of the Dead for me is like my all-time favorite horror comedy. Like if you guys have not seen it, the British humor is hilarious. I feel like it's still very dark. A lot of horror comedies don't like to have actual horror. And that bums me out sometimes. So the fact that movie was able to do all that, I just love. So I love both those movies. I couldn't recommend them enough. And also, don't forget about the third part of the Cornetto trilogy. I love At World's End. Does not get enough love. A lot of good stuff with that one. So give that one a watch if you have not seen it either.
I was gonna say I thought I heard Cheeks dead voice, deadhead voice. So.
But again, thank you for the 5, my friend.
It's crazy. I heard Jessica ask.
I'm so sorry.
I'm curious what Teddy thinks about Shaun of the Dead.
No, Teddy never goes anywhere.
I know.
Same though.
Teddy!
No.
Damn it, Teddy! You broke all of our
Welcome,
shit.
Teddy.
Just bro.
No, you absolute bitch.
Teddy, we have a question
break
for
all our
you.
shit.
Oh, Jess is here too.
That absolute bitch. Dude, we're not finished it. We're gonna have to restart.
Hey, that's okay.
He just ruined everything in the cart.
Oh man. Teddy, I do have a question for you though, real quick. Have you seen Shaun of the Dead?
Yes.
Do you like Shaun of the Dead? Do you like the Cornetto trilogy? Okay, hell yeah. I don't mean to ask just because you're from the UK, but I guess I'm just curious. Like, is that like a classic over there? Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. I love it here, so I figured over there like people love it too. So I don't know. I'm just curious.
You're gonna be right there. Where's Teddy's milk? Oh, Jake's side. That's for the brow.
You got red on you. I love that. Don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. Throw another 5 out there asking about Paul, also with
Just great shot.
with our fellows there.
It's not enough. It is no longer enough.
I love Paul. It does not come from Edgar Wright though, which is interesting. So it's technically not part of the Cornetto trilogy, but it feels like a weird little cousin of it. I think it's great. Again, not really a horror movie, just kind of more of just a comedy flick, straight up. But I love it. I think Nick Frost and Simon Pegg are amazing in that movie. Did you like that movie, Jess?
I watched what?
Shaun of the Dead.
I don't remember that one.
Hey, yo, people just leaving.
Oh, is that the zombie one? It was alright.
It's like the British guys fighting zombies.
Yeah.
That's my favorite horror comedy ever. I think it cracks me up every time I watch it.
This would be the.
I didn't really think it was that scary. Is it supposed to be scary?
I think comparing it to other horror comedies, it's got a scarier, darker edge. I mean, we literally watch our main character kill his own mother at one point, you know?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, as far as zombie movie goes, that I've seen, like World War Z, I think is the one that got me.
Yeah?
Like when, have you seen it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When, what's his name?
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt is in the room after he takes like the shot, and the zombie's like right there in his face. Like, That scene in the movie gets me. Like after he realizes there's like an antidote or whatever, and he goes in the same room as where the zombie is, and he tries the antidote. Recognizes him, and the zombie's like right there in his face, and then just walks off. That I was like, I didn't breathe the whole time.
I haven't seen that movie in forever. I think I watched it in theaters, and that was the last time I saw it. I just remember like it was one of my first big exposures to like running zombie. Yeah, I read the.
It was a book.
I read the zombie survival guide book. That World War Z is actually, I believe, the follow up to that, if I'm not mistaken.
There was one. Have you seen it? It was Ian Somerhalder was in it.
Me Wars?
Yeah, is the Vampire Wars, but it's more like a scientific type of vampire thing. I wonder if it's any. I don't think it continued though.
I'd have to.
It was only a season 1 kind of thing. Are you not calling?
Ooh, that was a lot of money there. Oof. Lol. There's a horror comedy called Arnold from 1973. It's on YouTube if you want to check it out. I'm always down to check. See, I'm on a constant search for good horror comedies because can I be honest with you guys? I don't love a lot of them. I think a lot of them do not work for me for whatever reason. I don't know. It feels like so many times they're like half-baked, like half-baked comedy or half-baked horror. Like it never leans into either enough. It feels like 50-50 of one or the other so often. So when you get a horror comedy that actually lands, it's like, ooh, that was great. That was I'm always looking for a good one. So any recommendations I will gladly take. Wow, narrowly avoided death there. That's awesome. Whew. But dude, Paul rocks, man. I haven't watched that movie in forever. That used to be a staple in our household. Believe it or not. We watched that one quite a bit. Because I think we kind of burnt out Shaun of the Dead, so we started watching Paul. We need to do a watch party. Yeah, Paul's great if you guys haven't seen it. Oh man, it's a lot of fun with that movie.
Like uncured meat.
We don't have enough monies.
Let's go get more stuff.
What's the
finding
fucking
stuff.
meme? The Vine? I only need 30 cents. You know that? I don't have nothing.
Don't have enough money for chicken nuggets. Teddy, don't you fucking dare. That's why you die. You go towards the...
Is there really nothing else? Oh god.
Teddy.
They're steady. I was not ready for Teddy, honestly. I saw a Scary Movie for the first time a few days ago. We'll watch 2 and 3, but not sure if that's my thing. Maybe why I'm just watching. Scary Movie is not for everybody. It is very, very out there, I think, in terms of humor. Oh, there's an item here somewhere.
Right here. But above.
Be careful with any items, fellas. We're running low on shit.
I'm not running into rooms anymore. Last time I did, I got in trouble.
Teddy, be
worth,
so
Teddy?
careful with that. Oh.
Thanks for the extra.
Yeah, I do agree with Erica, though. I think the first two Scary Movies are great. 3's okay, and then 4 and 5 you can kind of skip. wonder if we missed anything in here. I'm thinking about where else stuff could be. I'm just not seeing stuff. Do we really need 500 more bucks? Well, shit.
We got it.
Oh my god, we did it.
You're shush.
Ah!
Oh, jeez.
Stop. Oh, no.
Oh, oh my god.
Jason! God damn it, Jacob!
Go back.
Oh no.
Go back. Make another scary movie, horror movie. They are making another scary movie. We got Scary Movie 6 coming soon. We should be getting a trailer for it soon as well.
I don't know where that is. That just popped into my head.
We were listening to that in the car the other day. Remember that just randomly came up? I was like, oh
I
my
love
god, I
that
haven't heard this
song. Oh, yeah.
forever.
That's a tune, man.
Dude.
I need
Oh god. No.
You who would have ever known?
If it was the bat, yes. But the sword?
The sword, okay, the sword kind of sucks. Yeah, I'll take that L. Oh, how much is that
If it
gun
was the
though?
bat, yes. It's worth
Oh my god.
The gun is 17K. I mean, I'm just saying.
I think jump all the way to the back of the truck.
Wait, what now?
Well, I say we get the gun because that's 17K.
But it only stuns them, doesn't it?
I mean, it could get us out of a real pickle. And I don't like being in pickles.
Oh, that is so bright. My retinas. Oh, I looked right at it.
Like the flashbang. God.
Yes.
Fucking.
On Call of Duty, like, I can't believe I have any retinas left.
Eric is
Dude,
saying
it's
get
like
health.
you're
I think you're
actually
right.
Getting
Yeah.
getting fucking flashbang.
And then
Like
they had it where you could change it to where it was like inverted to where it went dark.
Yeah.
And every time that happened, I thought my game just crashed. So I had to change it back to being blinded.
All right. Do we need anything else, fellas?
No.
No. Get your extra thing.
I already have 2 extra things in there.
Oh shit! Oh my god! You just barely fell out. Holy shit! That's crazy. I gotta clip. That's so funny. I gotta clip that.
I can't believe she went that far in there.
Medicine shot up into there.
I thought she died in there.
You made it out like last second.
At a certain point, I didn't go any higher. I already flipped.
Hold
right,
on,
all right.
jump, and let me see if I can time it.
3, 2, 1. Oh, almost.
Almost. Let's do it again.
3, 2,
Oh, you said 3, 2.
3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go later,
Jake, you're-
actually. 3,
You're
2,
jumping.
1. 3, 2, 4, 5. Okay. Ah.
Okay.
Jess.
Let's do it.
Yes.
It's so far.
How did you get up to the shelf?
You fucking tossed me up here after it set me up the chute.
Come on, buddy.
Yo,
I
don't
wish
kill
I
me, Mr.
recorded
Ghostface.
that.
This is the end. No, you're so right. That is a
Aw,
horror
look at
movie.
him.
No, that is a horror movie, and that is a horror comedy. I wish my buddy Darjan was here. That's his favorite horror comedy ever. That's his number one.
This is the
This
end.
is, this
Big-
is the end.
Your
That sounds
birds
familiar.
can count.
It's with Mr. Seth Rogen, Madison's favorite.
Dude's only
never seen that.
personality trait is the back.
I hate his laugh so much. It literally makes me want to
Dude,
just
don't even get me
put-
started on this laugh.
stab pencils into my eardrums.
I swear to fuck.
I love him. I don't know. He cracks me up.
He only has the one type of movie, and that's it.
Oh, I disagree. I disagree big time. He does make a lot of stoner comedies, but dude, the studio is so good. If you have
No.
not seen the studio, it's unbelievably good. Does
You
anybody
cannot convince me to watch any Seth Rogen movie?
does anybody want this?
Yeah.
25 health.
No.
Teddy.
We want that about as much as we want another fucking movie.
The studio
like
is
zero.
crazy good. If you guys haven't seen the
Zero.
studio, don't listen to them. They're wrong. It's one of the best comedy shows in recent memory. It's
That's his only
fantastic.
personality trait.
Oh, I know. I don't like.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Yeah, The Interview, one of my all-time favorite comedy movies. It makes me belly laugh. It's so fucking fun. I don't know. When they're fighting the tiger dude and he's got to put the thing up his ass, that's so fucking funny. I don't know.
Jake, look what I got. I got my maraca.
Oh, dude, you got pills? We're gonna party. Time to party it up. No, but seriously, this is the end. Great movie. I don't think I love it as much as my buddy Darjan, but
Didn't Avicii die?
it's very good. So, dude, thank you for the 5. I greatly appreciate
That's
it.
like
I gotta
Posner,
watch that
but-
movie again. It's been so long.
Yes. Avicii did that.
That's what I thought.
That is Mike
Yeah.
Posner, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Posner or Posner?
I don't know.
Posner.
Here.
I have a habit of pronouncing
See, you're
names
saying
wrong.
here, but I ain't see shit.
Right here.
Ah. Precise.
Got it.
Oh, this is. I need somebody to help me up here.
I'm coming. Oh, shit.
But something to do.
Ouch. I didn't make the jump.
Okay.
No.
What shit you can walk over, Jake?
My back is broken. Ouch. Okay.
I took a beer.
Hey, Tatted, I want you to catch this, okay?
Michelle!
You got it. Trust me, you got it.
I got it!
I'm on the ground if you got the other side of it.
Got it!
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay? It lost a couple thousand.
That's okay. That's, you know what?
I don't think it's fitting through the door like this.
We gotta flip the script.
Yeah?
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, I hear the duck.
Oh god. I'll distract.
Madison, that is the one thing we needed you not to do.
Do not touch the duck. Oh no! Oh!
Oh God. Is he cool? Is he chill? Is my guy chill?
Yeah, he's chill.
I think
Okay.
he's chilling.
I tamed him.
You pegged
He's my
him?
pet now. I tamed him.
Oh, okay. I misheard you.
Oh.
I got scared.
He is a little duck. Jake, my Jake,
He is a
yeah.
little duck. I just the way you said that was too funny.
Oh my god.
Jake, I sent you the meme so you know what I mean in This Is the End. I don't know if you know the meme or not. What meme?
Jacob the lava dude.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know if he's still in here. Nope, he's
I'm gonna go...
going back that way.
Oh, there's a chainsaw. Sick.
You did, Jeff? I just heard a...
Guys, I'm gonna risk my life to do something really cool.
Lava guy.
I shouldn't have risked it. I risked it for no biscuit.
Touched the duck.
Why did I do that? Guys, if you keep touching him, he gets more mad.
He gets more mad.
I just found that out. Cool. Well, now I have no chainsaw and nothing to stop this duck with. Great.
Did you fucking chainsaw?
I chainsawed him and it did not work out the way that I thought it would in my head. You know, when life gives you lemons, you gotta chainsaw a duck. That's what I've always said, right, Teddy? If that ain't the American dream, I don't know what is. Okay.
Take
Oh.
the guitar out. Take the guitar out. Take the guitar out.
I didn't get it in quick enough.
Damn it!
That's okay.
The absolute panic that Tannen had. I was having flashbacks.
Those fucking phone is ringing.
Oh, that's mine. Sorry, guys. There's a meme in
That's
the
what
film. I have to say this out loud from the chat because it's just making me crack up too much. Erica's saying there's a meme from This Is the End where a character says, "I'll come all over you," and I see now.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have to.
I've heard that meme.
I'm like, it's been so long since I've watched the movie. The only, like, I don't know why, but weirdly enough, the only thing I remember about that is the scene where Jonah Hill is possessed. Like, just him saying a bunch of crazy shit. That's like the one thing I remember from that movie. That's all I...
Another actor that I don't really...
The only reason I kind of like Jonah Hill is because he can do... Dog.
I didn't like that computer. It wasn't on brand.
Yeah, I didn't. Oh, don't go in that room. Don't go in that room. Yep.
Just kidding.
I respect... Jonah Hill can do drama, and I respect him for that. Some of the comedians can't, you know? So...
There was the bug.
Yeah. We saw.
We saw the
Teddy
bug.
scared it off with the chainsaw.
Is that what happened?
Ah. All right. The phone is ringing.
Oh, bonsai.
Who watched Wonder Pets as a kid? Let me know down in the chat. Who touched the damn duck?
No, it was Tatted. Because he's still going after Tatted. Every time I see a bonsai tree, I think of Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, I love those movies.
There we go. Play a game of Tetris here.
Jess, you want to read my back and tell me how much health I got? I got 100 health. Well, that's not nickel.
Here, put things in the cart because we're getting full up in the...
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay.
Jake, look at my back. Tell me what. Tell me.
It looks like you got full health.
Tell me what my health is at. Yeah. I've
Get-
tamed the duck.
What?
I've tamed him.
You you tamed him?
I've tamed the duck. Yeah.
So if you touch the
doesn't
duck
hurt me.
enough times, he won't hurt you.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
no.
that's specifically for me.
no.
What happened, Teddy?
I think
I
Teddy...
just saw a bright red flash.
I think Teddy got taken by the bug.
I think Teddy got taken by more than a bug.
Teddy's been taken by the bug.
Scary.
He's pulling his cock out. I'm gonna go with a pillow.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna grab more stuff.
I'm sending my duck after you.
You're sending. Don't send the duck after me. Oh shit! There's a bug in here.
Go ahead.
I'm going in.
Go ahead, Jake.
Shit. Oh shit! That thing's scary, dude. I've never seen the bug in person.
It's terrifying.
You left your guitar in there. I did.
Well, that sucks. I ain't going back in. I got the $4,000 propane tank. That's all I'm getting.
Teddy's head.
Oh, sorry. All right. Anything else before we send this?
Hey, can you afford K-pop Demon Hunters?
No.
Oh.
Didn't they just win a Grammy this past weekend? I'm gonna say no to that.
Jake, wrong way, Jacob.
Did we check through here? Oh my god, there's another bug? Oh fuck that. Yeah, no way. Okay, we're sending it. I don't want to deal with that guy, man. He looks scary.
He is.
All right, Mr. Duck.
Bye, friend.
Stay right there. Yeah, that's a good Mr. Duck.
Bye, friend. Aw.
And he's gone.
Where's my pet?
Hello.
Oh. Don't worry about it. He's at a butterfly farm now.
He's living on a farm.
There's a lava guy right there.
Where's my duck?
He had to go to the butterfly farm, babe. It's okay.
Where's my Joe?
Little Joe's in a better place. I promise.
Little Jeff.
Oh. Oh my god, he's back.
Come here, Jeff. Oh, Jeff, you broke down the bathroom. Oh, Jeff beeped up. Oh, shit. Oh, Jeff looks so fucking hyperbolic stare.
He's literally so excited to see you.
Look at him.
Look at the little guy. Oh god.
I'm sorry. I dropped the door on him. Hey, you better hope he doesn't turn around.
Fuck. Okay. Okay. Let's go do it, Teddy. Hey. This way. This way. What's up, little Jeff?
I don't even think you realize the comedic timing that just happened.
What?
I said you better hope he doesn't turn around, Teddy. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
Well, kid you not, 2 seconds later, turned around.
Oh, I know.
Immediately turned around.
Oh, I'm aware. I played with fate right there. I tempted fate with the evil duck.
Little Jeff and little Greg are friends. Lil Jeff and Lil Greg.
Oh man, I miss little Greg now, and Towley.
Yeah. Fuck Towel.
Hey,
Towley's only personality trait. Hi.
hey, you can dap up Towley, okay? I don't want to hear no slander.
You give him a high five. Don't they dap up?
No,
and
no, dude.
some
Nah,
monumental thing. No,
you're
you
going
give
up to him
a
and you're
high
like,
five.
you're doing this. You're like, what's up, Towley? How you doing? You know, it's like little dap.
No, you're genuinely. You give him a high five.
Nah, Towley's
That
cooler
is
than
all
you
that
think.
happened.
Towley's so cool. He knows how to dap. He's so cool. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, it's okay. It's sorry,
Tune into the
apologies.
Fortnite streams.
Tune into the
Maybe we should
Fortnite
have a
stream.
Fortnite stream. Yes, just why would you do that?
Oh, you want me to check the memes? I'm gonna check the memes. We got a little downtime here.
Oh God, Teddy is pegging Jacob with a sword. Okay.
I never said no.
Jake is getting his salad tossed by Teddy with a sword.
Okay, yeah, I totally remember this scene. Yeah, I'll come anywhere I want. Dude, that movie's fantastic. If you, I love it.
I think this is mine. See this guy's face. Tell me it doesn't look like he's saying that. What up?
Wait. Oh yeah, that guy. It's the vibe I'm getting for sure. Who wants
How's
the
that clear?
Who wants the strength? Who's getting the strength?
I think we just completely glazed over.
What are we glazing over? What are we glazing?
The fact that I said that guy's face, like, that.
Oh, he looks like he's he's getting something great, something sloppy.
Why does something sound like
Something is fine, Tola.
Teddy had a
Hey
wind-up
Jess,
car.
you should smash this thing against the ground. It,
No, I'm good.
it
thanks,
reveals
though.
the golden egg on
Don't spill it,
in the
don't spill
center.
I'm trying real hard. Trying real hard, guys.
Yeah, there's a golden egg in the center, Teddy. Just keep on.
Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. When have you ever known to listen to her? No,
Fuck.
When have you ever known to listen to her?
I turned it the wrong way.
You.
Oh man, it's okay. It only loses like $500 of its value. Yeah.
Dude, it used to lose a hell of a lot. It used to lose like half.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, I'm
it's
the only one who's been
gumballs.
able to. Oh, God.
Gumballs.
I'm the only one who's been able to do the thing correctly.
The platter
the-
one used to piss me off. The adult.
Oh, the platter sucks.
Martini.
Yeah, you did it the one time I remember. Oh
Mhm.
fuck. There's an eye over here.
What? Dirty life.
Well, now it's gone. Just don't go over there.
Uh-huh. Time to put you in a home, Graham. You're starting to hallucinate, okay?
Yes, Erica's sharing the link to GullGotha. Please go subscribe. We'll be posting some gaming videos over there, which will be fun. Go check it out. Go check it out. Give it a little look-see and subscribe.
Jake, look, it's little Jeff.
Oh my God, it's little Jeff. It's a mural to little
Little
Jeff.
Jeff. Oh God, they have the baby doll head. Dude, I hate that thing.
Oh, how it starts crying? Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing's upsetting, dude.
It reminds me of that thing from Toy Story.
Oh yeah, the little
Yes.
monster in the kids' room or
Yeah.
whatever. I know what you're talking about.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
little head on the spider legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Sid like
Yeah.
conjures up there.
Jess, I don't know if this is past your time, but did you have
Did I what?
have a baby alive doll. Baby alive, baby still
No.
alive.
I
You
didn't have
know
one.
the jingle?
No, I just have regular baby dolls.
Do you have a baby?
Oh my god, that cracks me up way too
Or
much.
an American Girl doll, baby doll?
No, we were broke people. We couldn't afford American dolls. We got the Walmart
Well, they had the
American
American Girl
dolls.
babies.
Oh,
know that.
fucking hell.
We had the Walmart version of American Girl dolls.
Give me something to hit this thing with.
Pepe had a baby alive though.
I had a baby alive. And then eventually I ran out of food for it, so I took a pack of Vitamix. I mixed it with some water, and I and it clogged it up.
Oh yeah, I did have one of those. I take it back. I did have one.
I can't
Oh,
The
shit.
baby alive that Pepe had didn't like do the whole like eating thing.
Oh, mine ate, mine pooped, and I remember one time.
Oh shit, he explodes! I didn't know he exploded! Oh my god.
What's that? What was the scream?
It's the little egg baby.
Craig. Yeah. Just I think that's all at the time. But yeah,
Is he ever gonna
my
die?
baby alive.
Dude, I just hit him so many times with so much shit. He won't die.
My baby alive. I remember the first time I had it. I fed it so much food that I ran out.
Okay, I got another thing to hit him with. I think this thing will do it, perhaps. Come here. Come here.
For the thing.
No, don't retreat.
Shit in the car.
Oh fuck.
You think a piece of bread's gonna knock him out?
Moldy bread.
We don't.
I need an item that's medium sized. Keep wailing on him, Teddy. I'll be back. Let's recharge a little bit. My little cousin has a baby alive. She still has no kids. I shouldn't laugh at that. No, that's wild. We just got a thing for like Madison's niece. Like it was like a
Hey
little
Jess,
baby
remember
doll
when
toy.
your
No.
babe killed me with this guy?
Oh my god.
Gumball.
Love gumballs. Ouch.
I'm so sorry.
I did it! It's done! The frog is dead.
He killed the frog.
Hey, let's go.
Whew. We got an orb. So if you kill one of the monsters, you get an orb that's worth like a lot of money, which is nice. I don't know why I said it like that. A lot of money. Ho. Balls. Balls.
Gumball.
Balls. Sorry. Okay.
There's also the blender right here. We'll have to come back for that.
Yeah, let's dump. Soiled it. Soiled it. Let's
Jess,
dump
remember
this
when
real
you killed
quick.
me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you remember that time you lied to me?
Oh. Damn.
You for sure thought that you fucking.
I felt so bad.
I touched the money.
Touched the money.
Touched the money. They're doing something around me.
How much is in
Oh,
there?
20K.
Can we
So,
like take some of this off?
Gumball.
is there anything like in the surrounding area? My mind is an enigma. Thinking of Patrick from SpongeBob right now.
That's the one item we cannot put. I got Teddy's hair. There you go. Little Jim Bob.
Little Jim Bob. Guys, I found little Jim Bob.
I think that's Jim Bob's weapon of choice.
Alright, no. How much is that?
Yeah, be
900.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I think he can go.
You
Yeah.
should be very careful.
Little
Alright,
JB
let's go
can
back
go
in.
in there.
Get the blender.
Jake, I was trying to describe the funny TikTok that was originally a Vine to Jess.
Oh,
The eye.
oh, cleanup crew.
Where? Oh, okay.
Which?
The guy with the multiple faces.
Oh, fuck off!
Yeah, we just got this guy. Which?
The funny video of like the dinner roll that's like rock hard. The dude fucking takes it on the knife.
Yeah.
Tosses
I.
it.
I hate you.
It's four of us that are very close. She had one and we didn't. We all have kids and she don't. Oh, I got you. No, it's all good. No, I think it's all just up to what you want to do, you know? Whatever you want to do in this life, go for it. Don't feel forced to do one thing or the other, you know?
Living a life, a baby stuff.
Okay. I'm only a little stressed out playing this game. Oh, what is going on in here? I'm getting totally distracted because we got to go back and get the blender. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, fam. I know I should be getting the blender, but I can't do that single-handedly, so we're going to try to roll this up into the cart. Oh. Perfect. And we're going to take this. Hey, Erica is reminding everybody that we have new Red Right Hand merch at the merch store, baby. Yes! Some cool-ass shirts commemorating our Scream fan film we made back in 2022. We have a shirt specifically that is dope as fuck. My favorite thing, probably the Red Right Hand red beanie, which is cool. And then we also have some stickers, too, of Ghostface and Devil Ghostface. So give it a little look if you're interested. A lot of good stuff there. But yeah, definitely give it a watch. Thank you for sharing that, Erica. I greatly appreciate you.
I'm alive.
Welcome back, fellas.
To the next one. Where's that blender at? Did you get that?
It's back the way we came. I couldn't do it single-handedly because it's huge.
Hey, you go.
I'm gonna.
That's on the next extract.
Guys.
Jess, I say we drop off the bag and then we'll go get the blender.
Alright.
Where's the thingamabob?
It's this way.
What?
Oh, the extract. You know, the thingamabob. That doesn't really help, does it?
Does it look
Sparkly to you?
Wait, what's up, Jess?
Do you see the little sparkles?
Sparkle? Oh, yeah, in front of the light here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got scared. I was like, is this a new... I was like, I've never seen anything have sparkles in this game. I was like, is this...
Something I don't like about this room, though, is that the floor sounds sticky, and that freaks me out.
It makes me so uncomfortable.
Sticky floors fucks with me, man. I don't like it.
I'm never gonna play Teddy.
Oh, no way. That's perfect size.
And she's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the owner of a mechanic shop right now.
He has this guy that talks about himself in third person.
And he goes,
Okay.
"Hello, Marvin loves you." Marvin loves you. I love him so much.
I love Marvin.
Dude,
does
I
that-
have GTA 5 on my PlayStation.
She's on the RP though,
Yeah,
but she
RP
goes,
server.
he goes,
Marvin loves you as he walks by you.
Yeah.
Hey Teddy, you should try taking this money for us, Teddy.
All
It
right,
can make us so much money.
fellas. Speaking of money, we got to get the money blender.
Yeah, I think Teddy should go get that huge stack of cash
Oh, there
up
it is.
there.
Oh yeah, in the mouth.
"No,
Yeah. Okay, I'll hold the card.
are you fucking kidding me?"
All right,
I'll hold the card. Teddy,
chest
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
whatever.
Oh, that's not what I
I
intended.
held the card steady.
Perfect. All right,
You
let's.
did not hold the cart
Yeah,
steady.
no, you
You
did not.
Rammed it in there
It's just
into
the sec-
2,500
the second I
damage.
grabbed it decided to fucking push itself forward for some reason.
Oh, I hear some jams. I'll grab the jams,
look at
Teddy.
that.
Let's do it. Yeah. I'm right below you, Teddy. I'll catch it. Yeah, jams. Let's go, baby. Oh, Teddy exploded. Oh, shit.
No.
I'm jamming, but I don't want to explode. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That was not me.
Why would you bring him in here?
I didn't bring him in here. What do you mean? I didn't mean to do that. Please let me run. Please let me run. Whew. And they will be here before my birthday. You ordered both the stickers? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, the stickers on Fourth Wall fucking rock. Like, that's half the reason I switched over to that place, because the stickers were way fucking better. Quality of all the merch is fucking sick, too. You know, everyone uses Spring, and Spring is terrible. Like, do not order Spring merch. Did you get Teddy's head?
I put it on the truck just to be on the safe side.
Oh. Oh. Okay, then I'm gonna go put the thing.
Oh my heavens!
Yeah, he's just right there.
I was not prepared for that.
Hit it. Oh, you dickhead. Whew, that was close. Okay. Okay, let's move. Teddy's back to life. What's up, Luddy Network? How we doing? Welcome in. We're playing some Repo. And I'm about to die from an eye in the sky. Okay, there we go. Where's Madison? I haven't heard Madison in a while. God dang it. I'm getting all the eyes. I'm gonna die because I can't see where I'm going. Shit. Shit, dude. I can't move! Someone help me! Oh, I'm in the truck. Oh my god, thank god. What's up, Teddy? Sup. I think that the fellas, the girls might be in trouble. Yeah, someone's bringing a dead head back.
I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I just have no stamina.
That's okay.
Boom. Goated.
We're goated.
Check, check.
Yeah. Ah. Feel good. Back to the station to be serviced.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh, the frying pan.
We have, like, we just never get the baseball bat, huh?
Why do we not get any weapons?
We haven't gotten the gun, we haven't gotten the shotgun.
We haven't got any weapon. We haven't got a
checked
cart
the roof,
cannon.
the
Nothing.
ceiling in a while.
I'm buying a grenade. Where is the hole in the ceiling? No hole in this. Oh, you found it. Hey, look at that. Assume the
You're
position.
Oh god. I don't wanna. Hey, Jake, you ready?
Yeah.
You ready to catch?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Ouch.
Hey, Jake, you ready?
Yeah. Give me another one. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Human grenades are crazy, dude.
You ready to catch? You want to send me back up?
Wait. Can you get on the frying pan? I'm actually curious.
Here, set it down, and I'll try and set it the other way. Okay, yep, then drop it. Okay. Oh,
I want to see if I can fling you up there.
oh, nope. Okay. That's not it. Okay, no, sorry.
Wait. Hang on. Careful.
Yep. Yep.
Oh. Let me scoop you up. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm trying to scoop you up. Let me scoop
Dude,
you
if
up.
I fucking volleyball all the way across the fucking map, I would die. No, not
Oh, it
that.
kind of
No,
worked
no.
that time. There we go.
Send me. That's not sending me.
Yeah, it is. You can jump right up there.
No,
now.
it isn't. No, I can't.
Okay, here, go. Yo, don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. Thank you for the 5 again. It's not a horror movie, but a hot take on Violent Night with David Harbour. I love this movie. I thought it was a ton of fun. I had a really good time watching this one. My sister and I used to go to the theater all the time to go see new movies, and this was one that her and I went to go see. I loved it. I thought it was fun. It, is it the most
Jacob,
brilliant?
put me up there.
Okay, here. Is it the most brilliant Christmas movie of all time? No, but I thought it was still very good. It's John Wick with Santa Claus, Not much more to write about that, but it's a really fun watch during the holiday season, I think, for sure. So I had a good time with it. Well, that's not how I planned that to go. Are we ready to call it quits tonight, ladies and gents? I'm just looking at the time. Ouch. No.
Probably wondering how many of those I have.
Yeah. How did you keep getting those? I'm actually
They
curious.
respawn.
Oh.
Okay. Isaac was crying.
Do we want to play? Do we want to do one more level, or are we ready to call it for the night?
That's up to y'all. Y'all are an hour ahead of me.
Yeah, Madison said she was kind of ready to be done at 10. That's why I'm
And
saying.
Teddy lives in my time zone, so
Teddy lives in your time zone.
yeah.
That's pretty cool of Teddy.
I know, right? He's
Yeah.
a good one. He's a good egg. He's a good semi-bot.
We love good semi-bots around here. All right, ladies and gents, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We greatly appreciate it. I'll be live again tomorrow night, Thursday night with the Night Watch Zone for a little Killzone action, and we will not be live Friday night this week, sadly, but I will make it up to you guys this weekend. So, a couple more streams this week. Stick around for them. It'll be fun. We'll be playing some horror games again tomorrow night, as well as some horror talk, of course. So stop on by for some of that. Thank you again for hanging with us. Thank you for modding, to Erica, Mandy, everybody who shows up. And as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.